We are live.
Welcome back to our GURPS Star Wars Vanguard campaign. I am Rigil Kent, your GM for tonight, and thank you to Ronki for letting me take over this game for a little bit. This game, or this campaign, will be utilizing the GURPS 4E rules, but is set in the Star Wars universe, specifically BBY, or Before the Battle of Yavin 4. So, 4 years before A New Hope. In addition to our live streams on Twitch, this and all future sessions will be available on YouTube and as audio-only podcasts. Links can be found in the description. And as is so often my tendency, we're just going to jump straight into something resembling an action scene. I need a volunteer to read something for me.
I can read.
Can you? You learned to read? Wow.
I can. I've done it
Educated?
once or twice.
Oh my God.
I'm edumacated.
Edumacated. All right. Yep. Go ahead whenever.
Episode 6.
Just so it lines up with the stream, I'm still loading. Okay, now you can go.
All right, episode 6, Acts of Insurrection. It is a dangerous time for the galaxy. The Empire's grip tightens and many systems struggle under the weight of internal oppression. The ongoing Gorman crisis draws all eyes, allowing atrocities on other systems to go unnoticed. Following recent successes by a local insurgency group, martial law has been declared upon Phantine, and the senior Imperial administrator, Eris Crystal, has radically reshuffled the chain of command in a desperate effort to curtail further aggression. Obsessed with capturing or destroying the small rebel cell responsible for so much recent chaos, Imperial forces have flooded Minerva City, where they tirelessly hunt for those insurgents.
And from the crawl, we pan down and we encounter or observe a Gozanti-class light cruiser that is just floating there in space. It looks like it's been messed up. Unlike the image, it does not have TIE fighters at the bottom, and it is just sort of like slowly tumbling. And we will see a small shuttle attaching itself to the bottom of this Gozanti. And now I jump to this, I just realized I completely forgot to put red onto the thing here. Excellent. All right. So we are opening in media res with the team basically attempting to seize a familiar-looking ship. I mean, I believe Ronki started us off with this nice, lovely firefight as well. Same location. This is a temporarily disabled cruiser, and it is expected to have no more than 12 Imperial personnel, plus a 5-man stormtrooper team expected. Bosco is now in charge of Team Vanguard, and the objective is to secure the bridge, which is number 12 on the map, and engineering, which is number 18. Both of those are on deck 2, before the imps decide to trigger the self-destruct.
All right.
So we're going upstairs.
Yes, that is correct. I don't understand why this map is set up the way it is. In fact, I realized after the fact that I should have gone in here and made my own version of it, because the top thing is the bottom level. And it should be on the bottom.
Okay, so we're on top.
No, you're technically on the bottom.
Oh, we're on deck 1, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And we're trying to get to deck 2, area 12?
Yes, that is correct. There is somebody pinged I think it's like a ladder area that just goes down to that area.
And the passenger elevator number 3.
That doesn't look like it goes to the other one.
I actually don't know where that goes to.
I get the impression that goes outside.
Yeah, I
Actually,
think
I seem
that's
to recall
yeah.
we did that before.
Well, then they should say cargo elevator.
Well, it's for human cargo.
Oh, they've got cargo hatch and cargo bay. I see. All right. I'm educated.
Yeah, so looks like that's our nearest way to the next deck.
Yep.
You guys are talking about 10, right? Or the little down arrow. Sorry, I missed.
Down
Yeah,
arrow.
the down arrow right there. Yep. So I believe everybody is on the map.
Yep.
All right. So
Oh, so that down arrow corresponds to the up arrow on deck 2?
yes, it's I don't know if it's a ladder or stairs. I'm presuming it's stairs.
Yeah, it looks like a stairs.
And then 10 looks just like a ladder, kind of more like a machinery type room type ladder,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I think we went up before as well.
Yeah,
Oh.
one of the PCs ran over there, I believe, last
I
time.
think it was me.
I think it was you.
So we're
What
trying to
could go
get
wrong?
mission is to capture the bridge, area 12. And
Engineering, area 18.
18 engineering. Looks like a break room.
Well, they break things there.
Nim, I forget, you were the techie guy, right? Engineering.
Am I?
I forget. Or you were like breaking and entering.
I was being.
I forget.
I break things. I don't fix them. Well, not so much.
Oh, I think it was Mel that was like an engineer.
That was Mel, yeah.
Um,
But we're here to break
Er-
things, so
Loophole or Erno, any of you guys smart engineering or tech people?
Loophole has a
blow
little bit of
things.
tech.
I do have some engineering as well, but yeah.
I'm just trying to think if we split up into 2 teams once we get down the ladder, or we just stay together.
right.
Split the party, you know?
Well, we might as well stick together until we get to the next deck, and because both places we're going are right next to each other, roughly.
Yeah, same direction.
Yep. So we can just move everybody to the next deck. All right. Yeah, I can do that, can't I?
Let's
You can
go in stealth mode. So we'll go as quietly as we can if we have to roll stealth or anything like that.
We just broke onto a ship in the middle of nowhere. There is no stealth.
That has just been disabled.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't want to advertise ourselves going up and down ladders. I mean,
Okay, fair enough.
and I remember. Does anybody? Sorry. Does anybody want to take point? Or I know Bosco's kind of trained up in small arms, but he's, I don't know if anybody else is
Loophole will go
maybe more
first.
suited to that. Loophole.
He's
Yeah, I
not
suppose it
afraid
would
of
be
getting
good.
shot at.
So maybe Loophole can take point, and then Bosco can be like, right on his right shoulder or left shoulder, right next to him behind.
Yeah, Loophole's the armor guy right now, so I guess he's going to take the arrows.
And I think Daryl just likes to rip people apart, or he's got his bowcaster.
Don't
He
forget.
also likes to gamble.
And testicular grapple.
That's right.
And also show tunes.
And I recall things about Wookiees liking to rip limbs off. Just remember that with respect to testicular grappling.
Daryl is a complicated Wookiee.
All right. So a lot of you quickly scramble to the destination, to go head down the stairs, moving all tactically and all that jazz. The lights are still technically on, but it is like, got the nice low light combat vision or combat mode where you got the pulsing red lights and, which is just messing with things. Clearly there are still like alarms going off.
Gravity.
And gravity is still intact because, well, of course it is. It's Star Wars. They don't show much of the 0G stuff. Actually, I'm trying to think if no, we've never seen it in. Doesn't matter. And as you scramble around the corner, after you have head down the stairs, you will see multiple of the doors are opening. Let's see here. So, and you'll see the distinctive flash of white indicating stormtrooper presence.
Can you tell me again the intelligence? You said 12 and 5.
12 and 18.
12. Oh, 12 and 18. Oh crap.
Yeah.
12 stormtroopers.
Oh, sorry. That intelligence. They said there was probably going to be no more than 12 Imperial personnel plus a 5-man stormtrooper team. However, when the door to number 17 opens, you will definitely immediately be able to tell that your information was not entirely correct. Because it is a KX droid.
Yeah, I don't like this game.
Oh man, I did forget to put those links on there. That's appropriate. Way to go, dude.
You may also want to enable the range modifier on the map.
Okay,
actually,
where is that?
Wait a sec.
Why are we waiting?
I seem to recall there's a bug. I'm just checking if the bug's still there. Because I have the map full screen. Okay. No, the range modifiers aren't on the thing. So, on the map, if you drop down the sort of the menu, there should be a little icon in a light blue color for range. Just toggle it on.
That's not the lock unlock thing.
No, it's not the lock unlock, but it's in that sort of icon bar. On the map.
Huh, I don't see a blue thing. I'm mousing over everything to find that.
Maybe you have to unlock or lock the map for it to be visible.
Super weird, but I'm not seeing it on there.
Okay, that is super weird. Well, never mind then.
Clear death markers, clear targets, target friendly, enemy, target mode, selection mode, racer mode, drawing mode, ping, view mode toggle.
It should be right next to that zoomed fit icon.
The only one I see there is view mode toggle dash camera, which is definitely not right. Unless this is an option I don't have turned on in the options.
It should be standard. Okay. Weird. Never mind then.
Okay, so what is it officially called? I'm gonna make a note to look for it after the fact.
It's just the toggle range modifier.
Interesting. All right, so Nim, you heard the door sliding open. You can see Stormtrooper emerging and the distinctive clank clank sound of a KX series enforcer unit.
Actually, he can't see anything because he's in the back of the group, which was probably a mistake.
We'll just say that he can see it.
Given that we were sort of moving in formation here, I will defer. Actually, I suppose I would be doing a ready back here, getting ready for shoosting.
That's good news. Let's see. How fast can my lovely KX unit move? Can I go over there and punch him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh shit.
That circle thing is a little too distracting. I think I'm going to change it. That's not better.
Do we know of any weak spots on the droids?
That'll do. slightly less aggressive. All right, let's see here. So this very large droid comes not quite sprinting because, well, they're not necessarily going to sprint. It's in no hurry. Oh yeah, I can also do that. We know KX series, and it is very large. So it does have a SM of 1. Oof. That's going to be moderately amusing because it's going to do a move and attack, but since it doesn't, it's an NPC, I'm not having it burn any, stuff. He's going to be capped at 9 as it comes in there and attempts to just power its fist through loophole.
Technically, they don't have fatigue.
Yep. Well, it's got a fatigue score, but yeah, I think you're right. All right, so it comes over there and attempts a move and attack. Oh, wow. It potentially narrowly hit you.
It's attacking loophole.
I'm certain you can take it.
If
I'm
not,
certain
I
I
can patch you
don't
up
want to
after.
take it. I'm going to do a retreating dodge. Actually, I retcon that. I won't do a retreating dodge. That would just put it closer to everyone else. So I'll just do a extra effort dodge. Fail.
All righty. Let's do this and see if I do this right. Wow, what absolute crap damage.
Yeah, not even enough to knock me back.
So let's see. Then that is nothing. That didn't even get through the DR. Wow, did it automatically? Oh, nope, I guess it didn't. Cool. Okay, so that's the first time I've actually done that in actual. Next actor. Whoops.
Do we know of any weaknesses on these droids, like weaker armor areas or, emergency shutoff switches, things like that? Holy crap, there's another one.
Fuck.
There are now 2 KX series on the field.
Aim for the weak spots. I don't know what those are.
It's a rock. It doesn't have any weak spots.
Like the neck. Maybe the neck is less armored or something like that.
Would Loophole potentially know of any weak spots? Not that the
he-
KX is something he's probably going to be familiar with.
He's probably not, you guys have learned. Oops, I need to actually put that guy in a proper square, don't I?
We don't have any
Um,
specialized knowledge, but we
You
have
don't have any
basic knowledge.
specialized knowledge, but you do know that they're very strong. They have, hardened armor, and well, they're really irritating. But no, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of weak spots that are obvious.
All right, so Loophole's going to what is it? Chinks in armor. What's that? -7.
It's
Minus-
-8 for torso.
It's minus disgusting.
-8 for torso, -10 for anything else.
All right, we will attempt. That is a disgusting number then.
Let's see. So these things have reach 1. Can it theoretically attempt to parry that?
It could.
Does it have reach 1?
Yep. It is SM1 and has reach 1 because remember those big ass arms?
Okay, so that is an extra thing. Actually, yeah, that's right. It is doing unarmed anyway, so yeah, it would be reach 1.
Yeah, not even close.
All right. So based off of where you're going, you probably can make the attempt, the shot to the second one. what is that? Capped at 9 or whatever is lower.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
okay.
right.
No different.
I didn't mean to roll that.
Yeah, I understand that part. All right, look at that. Hey, there's another stormtrooper.
I think this is the wrong corridor.
We're probably on the wrong shit. Let's get out of here.
It's fine.
My bad, guys. We're just going to leave now.
By any chance, they have a clearly visible on-off switch?
These droids, no. That would be a really, really bad design. On the bright side, based off of their armor, they don't exactly move very fast.
Yeah, those are the sort of guys that just don't bother running.
Besides, it looks much cooler if you don't run.
Exactly.
Like Jason.
Exactly.
Exactly like Jason. All right, so this stormtrooper is going to aim. Is that actually a thing? That is not a thing. That's got to be over there.
Right. Yeah, probably should make notes of that too.
Yeah, Daryl is definitely going to be taking an aim with his heavy blaster.
Aiming at what?
The back
Paul.
of the back of Bosco. Back of Bosco. No,
So-
I think I'll aim at the Enforcer 1.
So Bosco's probably going to suggest, not that he has a lot of tactics, is maybe like fire and do like a tactical retreat and see if we can get them around the corner so they're not both hitting us at the same time. And maybe move back up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yep, I don't see we have a tactical option at
Chickens.
this point.
I just like to point out that I have a Tangler grenade. I'm just waiting for the stormtroopers to get a little bit closer, so that might be something.
All right. Well, this is a
Chickens.
good corridor because they could only come at us like potentially one at a time. So that is good. You know, we got the corner here and the hallway. All right.
So we just did a solo charge.
Daryl is aiming. Okay, I see Daryl. I sense Daryl raise his bowcaster behind me and take aim.
Probably see a huge shadow.
You see a big heavy blaster.
A blaster. Okay. If I have a clear line of sight to the KX series without hitting loophole, do I, Rigel? Bosco?
Yeah, I think Bosco probably does.
So I'd like to kind of stay on that corner there to use it as much cover as I can. And he is going to, I don't know which one's the free action, but maybe crouch down.
Crouch, yeah.
I was trying to pull it up before my turn, but whichever one doesn't really give me any penalties for ranged.
None of the positions give you range penalties, but yeah, crouch is the one that you get for free.
Okay. Then he is gonna crouch and not really aim. He's just gonna fire. And I was trying to think if it matters going for his arms.
Well,
Let's go for it. He will do he'll do an all-out attack range determined for the +1.
Okay. Do you remember they have size mod 1 as well, so they are slightly larger than normal?
All right. I'm still trying to apologize for I'm just gonna type in my modifier instead of putting all my little options. I have them all set up, but I don't. It's been a while. So yeah, +1, and then what is it? A -2 for the arm,
2,
and then a
yeah.
+1. So a net 0. Is that right?
Sounds right.
All right. So I'm just gonna roll. Wait, let me make sure I updated my my skill level here on the rifle. All right, rolling.
Right.
3 shots. Bam, bam, bam.
All right.
This ship was weird. It had that cargo bay that doesn't open into the front.
No way.
Wow.
That is a little bit of a surprise.
Okay.
I don't think I have. I do have luck. I can use luck against him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Yeah, you can tell me to roll 2 more times and
all right?
take the worst.
Using my luck then. Two more
All
times.
right.
Roll 2 more times.
Not that it matters, but I would guess you're going to say take the fail by 2.
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay, so this is going to be interesting because the rule set currently does not handle hardened. So when you do the damage, I have to figure that out.
Harden just means doesn't do the the armor divisor. Is that all that means?
You have armor divisor 5, I believe.
Yes.
I think the easiest way to do it is to change the armor divisor on the weapon before the roll.
Oh, I could do that.
Then drop it to 2. Heck, you might just put a
new entry.
an additional new entry.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'll do
weird.
that. I'll do that. I'll just update it because it's easy to change it, but then I'll make another one. When it's not my turn, so I don't slow it down.
Yep.
So you want me to roll 3 times for damage?
Yeah, I might as well since Ronki has our nifty doohickey thing, and you've got that guy targeted. So
Right. This is your first time using it, isn't it?
It is.
Oh crap! 19. Come on.
Okay, so
yeah, that was pretty
there's
shit.
the damage. The first one, it's got the armor divisor too. So I just clicked apply.
And I forgot what hot shot does. I think if I would have rolled low, it would have blown up or something. I got to look it up.
The search
it's a
does anything to
malfunction.
droids.
Didn't do anything. Hold on.
Can you tell us their armor, or is that super secret?
I have DR60.
Oh,
that's
freaking A.
why.
Oh
That's
my
why
god.
it didn't get
We're in
through.
trouble.
Right.
We need some explosives, guys. But then that's gonna blow up the ship.
I think that first one might have penetrated.
Nope.
Because I would have needed
60
at least
divided by
31.
2 is 30.
You said explosives?
we need some shaped charges on these fuckers.
I do have a
60
shaped
divided by
charge.
2?
Yeah, that's 30.
The surge
They have
may,
DR60
29.
hardened.
the surge may actually do something.
Honestly, I don't think Star Wars blasters have surge. I have noticed that, and I was poking around, and it's just like, they don't do anything extra to droids. All right, well, I think you're done, Bosco. As he
In
went,
more ways than one.
Oh dear.
Oh, he all outed, by the way.
He did. Oh, that's right. That means I need to add that to as an effect. Where is that? All out attack. That's so cool. I'm really amused and entertained by adding all of the little little things that are starting to show up.
It's just a shame it took us so long to get around to doing that.
I know. All right. Who is this? This is Red. You have heard blaster fire, and everybody's starting to go, oh, crap. Or Star Wars, it's criff.
Oh well.
I can say shit.
Yeah, my guy swears a lot. Question. Do you want to blow things up? I have some shaped charges. What do you want me to do with it?
We don't have that much
shape
time to
charges
talk. It's
usually have
only
to be
1 second.
applied.
Yeah, is he like impulsive or anything?
I just screamed out over comms that these guys are like super hard. We need something to penetrate their armor. So you got 1 second to react.
Well, I'll grab my.
Whatever you think.
I think I'll throw some grenades on Enforcer 2 that might um, get the other guys. So I spend my ready maneuver to pick up my high explosive grenade.
All right.
And that's it, right?
Unless you have quick draw for like grenades,
Nothing.
I think then
I have quick
yeah,
nothing.
you're like, yeah, it's probably like they're on your belt and you're spending this round grabbing it.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. Maybe crouching.
You need
I'll
fast
crouch.
draw
It's up to you.
grenades.
Sorry?
EMP grenades would be perfect here.
You need fast draw grenades, definitely.
Yeah, I definitely need that. Good point. Well, so that's it for me.
All right, Nim. Looks bad.
I believe the tactical plan was to fall back,
Eh,
so I'm going to get
I
out of
think you
people's
can
way.
take it. You can take it.
I can take it better
What's your
upstairs.
full move? You could probably move yourself one. See, I should have trimmed these and made them 3 different freaking levels. I'm gonna do that later
Yeah.
and turn this down. Make it work better.
Um,
Turn that
yeah,
into layers.
he's got a move of 8. He could go quite a ways, but I don't want to back off quite that far.
Okay.
So maybe just at the top of the stairs, which, I guess I could just move myself over there.
So noted.
Oh my god, teleport.
Come on, we're moving.
All right, now the KX
Pull
that is
back.
standing there in front of loophole is going to rear back and try to punch through you again.
Also, he seemed perfectly unbothered by the fact that he got shot.
Yes, and you saw blaster fire, splattering upon him and not apparently doing anything. That is a possible hit. Defend yourself, loophole.
Including dodge.
For real this time. Uh-oh.
Oof.
All right. I don't think that's going to get through the armor, but
Get through the armor. And
but
is
since
enough
it's
to
10
knock back. And
since it's 10 points, does that actually inflict? No, that's only flexible, isn't it?
flexible. So no blunt trauma. No blunt trauma this time.
All right. Clearly, these droids are realizing, yep, some of them are wearing heavy armor. That's not going to work.
That's an interesting question. How does knockback interact with a retreating dodge?
Well, it forces me to do a dex roll.
Yes.
Probably knock him back an extra hex, maybe.
Well, in this case, he's like right there at the bulkhead. So I would have said if he had failed that, then he would have collided in the wall, and I would have just said, take a single point of blunt trauma damage just from, I'm a little discombobulated. All right, so that happened. Number 2 is going to move through a friendly hex.
Lordy.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
He doesn't know I all out attacked.
Well, technically he does.
These things are actually they're he can tell. It'll be fine. I'm certain you won't. Well, remember he did also just do a move and this is a move and attack, so he's capped at 9.
And you got a -4. You got cover and crouched. Oh yeah, he's got cover too.
Yeah, so with the cover and the crouch and the size mod, I don't think that would have brought it down to 9. So I'm just gonna bring it down to 9.
I hope I don't lose my head over this.
Oh man, it just missed. So
Yeah, he totally hit that wall.
It hits that the bulkhead, or not the bulkhead, but the little what is that, railing? The lip, whatever, of the stairs, and you hear that metal clang. It's gonna pick you up and throw you next time.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You're like, I don't like this.
Since we're withdrawing, Loophole's going to be last, so he's going to be waiting for everyone else to sort of fall back. So I guess he's going to just try his luck, and this trooper over here is aiming, right?
That is correct. He's aiming at you, and you can definitely tell based off of the way he's been, following you.
Well, in that case, I want to make sure that I'm using the KXs as much as possible for cover, and push it to fire through an occupied base.
-4. -4 per. So he's at -8.
Plus range.
It'll work.
You've got a better chance.
You'll be fine.
Oh no, I'll try my luck.
Do you feel lucky?
Not at all. Yeah, see,
Oh man.
No.
not at all.
Nice.
Let's see. Woohoo!
Oh, that's a malfunction.
A legitimate malfunction. Wow. Oh crap!
Must
We've
have
been
banged it when
forgetting
you
to-
hit the wall.
Been forgetting to actually announce the stuff for the thing. So, Loophole took a shot and rolled a 17, so that's a crit fail. And to confirm that, he rolled another 17.
Tables.
There's
Yeah,
the fire
yeah.
function.
Different computer, got to re-enable everything.
Oh yeah, I did figure out. I think I mentioned to some of you that the abilities and the traits were not working. Yeah, for some reason I didn't actually have them in there. I'm like, what the hell? I think it was because
Well-
I had it on the other computer. All right.
Yeah,
He
probably.
rolled a 7, misfire, failed to fire. So he doesn't know what's exactly going on, but you got a misfire.
Okay, ready, then another ready. Fix it.
Let's see
No,
that.
3 ready. 3 readies.
No, that's not right.
Well, you could use the disarmed one.
Huh, that's good. Good thought. Let's do that. Even though it's technically not accurate, it's close enough. And you keep that in mind. And moving on. All right. Hup, 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 hup. Coach has got us doing wind sprints today. They're saying, yeah, we've got this. Everything will be fine.
Hell, they're probably going to stand back there and watch the KXs beat the shit out of us.
Okay. Oh, wrong one. Outstanding. Now, let's see. So it is -8, you said, to shoot through those guys.
Yeah, 4
Yeah,
each.
-4 each.
And the range, dang, the range is 6 yards, which is -3. That's moderately funny. That ate up almost his entire accuracy.
Yeah, that's about right.
Fire! 2 possible 3
Oh, no.
hits. I rolled a 13.
Going to do a dodge.
I think you should just take it. Eat it.
Spins the next move. No. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Wow.
4.
Wow.
Well,
Man. You neoed
make
the
up for it.
crap out of that. All right, so you twist and turn and just neoed the hell out of that, and those rounds splatter on the bulkhead right behind you.
All right. Well,
You
Daryl's not dumb, but I think he's gonna screw the aim. He's gonna start moving down the stairwell.
Well, can you aim and then move and keep your
You
aim
can
shot?
still, you can still shoot and
1 step.
Yeah, you could shoot and take a step.
Uh-huh. Right. And what have we been doing to these guys for damage?
Yeah, but you
Cheats and
you
armor.
have a
You need at
have
least
a
31.
really good weapon.
Of all of us, you're probably the one to actually do damage.
I've heard this before. Okay, well, I took 1 turn of aiming, so at least I get my AC bonus.
Yep. You will not get a size mod bonus because you're the same height as they are. And then you'll be at -4 for because the number 2 is in the way, and you are aiming at 1.
Yep. So just bear out with me, but I'll put my AC bonus in first. Then what's the range? 3 yards?
That is 1.
-1.
Well,
And
it'll
then you're saying
automatically calculate the range modifier.
Is
I
it
think you've
actually
got it turned
doing
on.
that?
Well, you'll have to turn it on. It's in an option.
I thought that was something the GM could do, but that's all right. Give me a moment.
No, it's up to players and GM. It's in the combat section of the options. Apply
Got it.
range filters.
Got it. Okay, and then we're saying a -4 for the intervening target, correct?
Mhm.
Yep. And if you miss the number 1, I'm going to have you roll again at, capping at 9, just with the presumption that it may have hit the guy in front of him, and that's why you missed him.
Fortunately, Bosco has ducked.
Yeah, Bosco is crouching.
I'm just going to put a -4 visibility here, and you can apply it as the intervening. Okay, here we go.
Well,
All right, let's see, KX number 1. Can you dodge that?
Well.
Yes.
All right then. I'll step and get out of the way.
you're not quite done yet. So you have the potential of hitting number 2.
Yeah, so roll a 9, 9 or less.
Technically, you may have the potential of hitting a stormtrooper as well.
And that maybe.
They'd have cover though.
Yeah, just you've got an 11. Wow, your heavy blaster skill is not great. So just do a -2 on that and roll better than you have been rolling, and hope I roll worse.
All right, I targeted the other droid, so let's just see.
Yeah.
Let's just see if I hit him.
That's a negative, Ghost Strider.
All right, who's next?
Let's see. I
Bosco.
think
Don't
he
forget
could
to do your move.
theoretically hit 1. He might hit Stormtrooper 1. That reminds me, those things are actually doing the actual numbers. I thought it would be random.
What's the chance to hit? Is it just a flat 9 or less?
Yeah, in
Or
this
the
case, yeah.
or the actual skill?
It's actual or
Modified skill.
lower of actual or 9.
It's all good.
Anybody else you want me to roll against?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay. Moving right along.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Told
Oh,
you.
right. So Bosco's gonna do move and attack. Maybe he's gonna aim for the legs this time.
If you're doing a
Yeah.
move and attack, remember you are going for bulk penalty will apply.
Yeah, I have trained CQB.
I think that gets rid of it.
Well,
I don't have it not
lowers
fully
it.
trained. Yeah, it's a -1 is effective. I got points into it. I don't know. I did it last time, so I have it. I'm not sure. I think it's right. I got a skill of 16 effectively, and I think
Run with it and
I don't know.
fix it later.
I think I had it set up for the rifle too, and I'm using the carbine. So,
That's just that's just a rifle, a small rifle.
so it might actually be 1 point higher. But yeah, I've got it set up as a -1 effectively.
Okay, that sounds about right.
So he's gonna just do he's gonna chinks an armor. Oh no, because he's doing for the like you said it was a -8. Yeah, he's just gonna shoot the leg and then move. So move and attack ranged. All right, so that's let's see.
-2 for the leg. +1 for size mod, and then it sounds like -1 for the CQB. So that's total of -2. If you're just shooting the one that's like right there, number 2, that is right there in front of you.
Yeah, you said size mod, leg, CQB, right? That's it. And then he's no range.
Yep.
Or range is automatic.
Well, you're
And
at 0 range for them.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
Pew!
something might
This
happen.
doesn't work if we don't actually hit him.
I don't remember. I have the hot shot modification, so I think something happens, but he's gonna move.
I think that was more damage.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I failed, something happened.
Oh, also that, yeah. It has
But
a mouth number.
he's gonna move one. I don't know how far back I can move. If you can help me with that.
3.
Effectively move your full move. Just doing move attack.
Because we're going upstairs. I don't know if that's
It's double
It's half.
hexes.
Yeah.
So I think that was 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points maybe.
Ish.
Yeah, when firing a hot shot, the weapon has a malfunction number of 14.
Oh.
So that is
All on
a
the table.
potential malfunction. If the beam weapon is over here, it will malfunction on 14 or more. Yeah, basic 407. Okay, yeah.
So do I roll on something?
Yeah, here, hold on. I have that table. I had that table.
That table?
Table. All right. So, I guess I can do the same thing that I did with loophole, and that is add disarmed.
Like I drop it disarmed?
No, it's just we don't have a condition or an effect for, hey, you have to do whatever it is you have to do. So we're just using that to reflect it. So once you fix it, I'll just make the do whatever this thing says. What is it?
Oh, it
So
fires one
next,
shot, then
yeah,
stops working for whatever reason.
So next round, clearing the stoppage requires 3 ready maneuvers. So that's pretty close to what happened to loophole, I think.
All right.
It's exactly the same.
Sounds good.
All right. Now I'm in a bit of a conundrum. I'm afraid I might kill everyone if I lob this grenade too close.
It depends on what you roll, because that would be hysterical if you roll like an 18 and dropped it like between you guys. And Nim's
That's why
looking
I bought
down in
luck.
horror as you all vanish.
No, but seriously, I mean, I think the blast radius would be quite large in this case.
Well,
What is it?
It's a high explosive grenade. It's like 8D plus 2 times 2 plus 3D of fragmentation.
you could wait for loophole to go.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. That definitely sounds like a good idea. And I think
Unfortunately,
get
both
through
of the
the-
KXs go before him.
Or you could throw it, like, whoops, that's not right. Damn it, I'm using the control for my.
I was thinking Stormtrooper 1 might be a safe bet.
Yeah, just like toss it in that direction. Like over the because I don't think this.
It
thing
looks like a
is
wall.
straight. I figured it was probably going down. It's angling down. So if you're at the bottom, you can kind of see, sort of a little over, like a stairwell.
Okay.
Makes sense. Well, so I'll just stand up and move to the bottom of the stairs then, and wait for.
Well, you're technically at the bottom. You could probably just do it from there.
Well, I'll do that then. Stormtrooper 1. Let's see how that goes.
18.
I'll use luck, and I'll try again.
Man, you guys are just burning through the luck, aren't you?
I have it. I'm an explosives guy. Of course, I'm maxing my luck.
I don't feel lucky.
Nim's hiding up there at the top. He's the luckiest one of you all.
Yeah, success by 4. Then
Okay, so that's a grenade. Great. Now I have to remind myself how the hell that's going to work. What's the blast radius on that thing?
Well, it
No,
won't
there's
really.
not really a blast radius. What's the damage?
the damage is AD plus 2 times 2, and then 3D of fragmentation.
Okay, yeah,
So-
that's right. You have that thing that'll tell us all of that stuff.
I suppose I could do that. But
Although he kind of wants to, he's going to want to roll the damage just because it'll be funny. All right. So the grenade you toss the grenade over. It hits the ground, and because it's the Star Wars thing, it's doing the chirpy noise. And you got the stormtroopers look down, and then it's gonna. Oh, what's the fuse on that thing? It's like a couple seconds, or does it just automatically go off?
It could be either of them. I'd say hit on impact, explode on impact.
That okay?
Ooh,
You need to
that's
keep that
that's
in
brave.
mind. Keep that in mind. If all of your grenades are like that, and you drop one, it's going to go off right there at your feet.
No, don't worry. I can program them before tossing.
Okay, yeah, that's fine for this. So it goes over and it goes kaboom. And how much kaboom does it do? 35.
So it is 8 plus 2 times 2. That's weird.
That's not as much as I would have expected. That's probably not even get through the
Yeah.
armor.
There's a 3D of fragmentation after that. Should I?
I don't think you
I
calculated
seriously doubt
correctly.
that's going to get through.
I'm very
right, hold on.
disappointed with my
It
explosive
didn't do the
grenade.
multiplier.
High explosive.
It didn't do the times 2. It added like a +4 instead.
You're right.
Oh,
Yeah, you'll need to
good
on the
catch.
damage. You will need to bracket the thing.
Can you
The
type
times
in what
2?
it should be, Ronky?
So
So
I
you
think it's like
do-
33 times 2.
So the way you do it is you have open bracket 8D plus 2 close bracket times 2.
what's the
Let's
actual
see.
roll damage there?
33.
Not square
Oh,
bracket.
okay.
It'll have to be the round bracket. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that will actually calculate. It might try and calculate that as armor divisor.
Huh.
I would change the damage to 2 plus 8D times 2. Actually, that might not even
No.
do it.
We're shooting ones and yeah.
Easy way to do it is just do 16D plus 4. It'll be a little more variable than it would have been otherwise, but it'll still do it.
Okay, so 16D plus 4. Much better.
Right. Okay. So, but the very first one was 66. Is there some way to actually? Okay. So, hold on. All right. So, what's the? Oh, right. Yeah. Giger 66.
Sorry?
66 is the explosive damage for the explosives calculator thing.
Oh, sorry.
So that is Stormtrooper 1. So they will all get dodges, right?
Okay. Well, okay. So it did slightly above average. What are the ranges?
There is Stormtrooper 2 is literally 1 hex away from Stormtrooper 1. Stormtrooper 4 is 2 hexes away, and I don't know if it's going to matter to the Enforcer.
Okay. The range 1 is 22.
Okay, so that's not going to get. It's just potentially going to
Okay.
affect the
Yeah, if that doesn't make it,
Stormtrooper
then
1.
2 won't.
All right, so 1. Yeah, we'll have to figure out how to make those things, have a bigger bang.
Well, that's an HE
Yeah,
grenade.
I'm
It's
good.
not armor piercing.
I'll do better next time. I'll get the good grenades next time.
You probably scared him a little,
Oh yeah, that's what I
maybe.
was going for. Exactly what I was going for.
It's like a extra aggressive flashbang.
See, I could have blown you up. I could, but I chose not to this time.
Okay,
Exactly.
just because it's appropriate, I am going to yeah. So it goes off, and Stormtrooper 1, gets hit and is gonna, I don't know, stagger back a step just because of impact. But
It was definitely
he's
enough
like,
for knockback. I mean,
for which one? For just
for him,
him?
that was 22 points. That's at least
For the
least
second
one. Yeah, second one was 11 points.
What is it?
Alright,
Strength
so-
-1 or something like that?
Strength -2.
All right. So stormtroopers have a strength of 12, so it is a 10. So the one that was right next to him takes some knockback, but no actual damage. So he bounces into the wall. And
Damage on-
because I said I would have done this for loophole, if he got knocked, I will give Stormtrooper 2 a single point of blunt trauma from being slammed into the bulkhead. He didn't like that. All right. Erno's done. Red's done. And he's like thinking, I need
Yeah.
better grenades.
Is he gonna move?
Yeah, that's embarrassing. I think, I think I was, but I think I'm going to move in the same
He's
square
probably
as
I think he's only going to be able to make a step
Yeah.
because is that right?
Yeah, but he can move into one of those hexes.
All right. So what's Nim doing?
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, that's you, Nim.
I'm looking at the other deck, so I don't see me getting tagged.
Oh,
It's
really?
an excellent question. What am I going to do?
Jumped
Is there
up
anything in the
there.
cargo hold?
No.
So it's empty.
Yes.
All right. Well, I seem to recall that going up the ladder isn't going to actually do anything because it doesn't open into the crew area, crew compartment. I remember that from last time.
Right. So hold on. This is round 3. I am going to share something, which is totally not entirely accurate because nobody has actually officially died. But this is a sim.
All right. So everybody is supposed to be falling back. They are in the process of doing that, it looks like. So at this point, Nim is going to back up here and basically make sure we're covered. So he's looking both ways, trying to make sure we're not getting flanked somewhere. Don't think there's much else I can do from here. Come on, guys.
Nim, you don't have any tricks up your sleeve, do you? Bosco says over the
My
top.
sleeves are very tight.
Okay, so Enforcer 1 is going to move through Enforcer 2's hex thing and enter that one since some of it is available.
Well,
and I do believe, he was targeting loophole, but the other one is about to shift target to that. So I think he's going to try to hit the Wookiee.
he did take a shot at it.
You did take a shot at him. He didn't like that. Okay, so that was crap. That's moving attack again.
Well, yeah, that's how that
So
goes.
sad. Yeah, crap. I just realized they've only got brawling. I should have given him something to grapple with. I will have to
Well,
make a
just
note of
use
that.
Dex.
Okay, yes, it is going to try to grab the Wookiee unsuccessfully.
Woohoo.
Damn it. Grr. Finally. All right. So, similarly, the one standing there in front of Loophole is going to attempt to grapple him. He wants to pick you up and throw you. And he may have grabbed you.
I shall do a retreat.
Yeah.
You could have taken that. I'm certain of it. chucked you into a wall.
Wow.
It's about time
Alright.
something goes right for me.
Okay, so you skedaddled out of the way. Hey, it's your turn. Unfortunately, your weapon is not working like you would like it to. At all.
And it was a IQ-based weapon skill, wasn't it? To fix the jam or fix the thing.
Armory +2 or IQ based weapon skill roll.
All right, so I'll do the armory.
So this is the first one. As it says, three ready maneuvers, 2 hands free, and a successful check.
And then loophole will curse.
Because you realize, damn it.
He will say,
Uh,
damn it, whoever coded this sim doesn't know how reliable my blaster is.
Okay, there are 3 different options in that misfire section, and I think the second one is the one that applies.
Okay, so what should it be?
It's still one ready to diagnose. Once the problem is known, it's armory to correct it, but the repair attempt takes an hour.
So at this point, he hasn't fully diagnosed it. He's doing sports maneuver.
But
No, I
if
think
that if that's
sorry.
accurate, then that he's going to know that there's nothing he can do with it in the middle of combat.
I think sorry, Gigerman. I think the 1 hour is for a critical failure. Is that what we got? Because it talks about just a regular failure,
Okay.
and then it's just
That's
all
on
one
the
big
armory
block of
roll.
text.
Well, no, there is a second one though about grenades. Okay, I thought that looked weird. Yeah, I think you're right. We hardly ever use those.
All right, Drill. It tried
Yeah,
to
Drill.
pull your hair.
How dare he? Nobody messes with the Wookiee's hair. I'm going to move down the stairs, and I will just simply kick Erno and Bosco out of the way if they just try to impede me.
That's the spirit. Yeah, you can move through friendly hexes, so you'll be fine. But it is more
Right.
amusing. It's more amusing if you kick them out of the way.
Precisely. So you just hear this behind you.
And since Bosco actually speaks a little Sherwook, he recognizes, get the hell out of my way!
Yeah, I got to move a 6. I think 2 per hex. That's where it should put me.
Are we going up or downstairs here?
Technically, it's down. The map is
Right.
weird.
Yeah, the Wookiee is basically going down and is going to try to escape from the ship and leave you all there because he's the pilot.
Yes, this
Right,
map,
that
I
points.
do not understand why they did it the way they did it. Deck 1 is the ground level, and Deck 3 is the top level. So you would think that Deck 3 would be at the top of the page.
Okay. Shoot. I guess and it's the ready maneuver is just 1 step, right? Is that correct? I'm allowed 1 step
Yeah.
on a ready maneuver.
Yes, that is correct.
Fuck. My backup weapon's not going to do me much good, so he needs to figure this out. But damn it! All right, he's just gonna use his full move to get to the bottom of the steps to where Nim is at.
Okay, then you can relocate yourself to that part.
And yeah, so I got to move a 5. I don't know how far I can get. Let's see. Can you tell me how far I can reach? He basically wants to try to find some cover, but kind of like on the edge of the stairs. And then on his next turn, he's going to do his armory roll.
Yeah, I think you can probably definitely get there. That's probably fine.
All right, then that's where I'm at.
Well, I will take a Tangler this time, and I'll just take a step.
He's gonna throw it. Droid's gonna catch it.
Bosco's
Uh.
writing down notes in his head on things that we need to fix for our real mission.
Okay. I guess Nim is going to take cover over here in preparation for the whole thing to move downstairs. So he'll be looking around the corner. Well, around the corner. This is the bottom of the staircase, so he's really just looking up the stairs.
1.
Well, no, that's a bulkhead.
Uh-oh.
Wow, that looks to me like your back is to me.
Yeah, it does look like that. Shouldn't be, but well, too late.
Well, let's see, because I moved more than 1 hex, so.
Yeah, there is that.
Oh, by 0. So, oh wait, no, that would have been. Yeah, that would not have been brawling. I would have been trying to grab or use Dex, but yeah. So 9, cap at 9. So he would have actually successfully grabbed you.
No.
That's
You
bad.
feel
What, doesn't he
metallic
get a
hands
defense roll?
basically. He's back to me.
But he knows you're there, so it's not a sneak attack.
Well, if he started the round in his back hex, then he's got no defense.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah, I mean, good during the simulation, so I'm fine. That's good. That's good.
All
You could
right.
do
So
a
he
smash and grab, or grab and smash, or whatever they call it.
Yeah, maybe like throw him into the Wookiee.
Or that.
All right, so this one is going to attempt to grab Loophole again. It will make a single step. Cease retreating.
Sure.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, gee.
Ouch.
So
Well,
a 17. Not only does he grab you, but you slipped.
What's wrong with you today? Seriously.
He's like gonna blame. He doesn't have the GM cheats on that laptop.
mm-hmm.
Things look bad for Loophole.
Well, Loophole has few options here. He knows he's not going to get out of the grip of a KX, so he will continue to do his fixing of the weapon. So that will be the second turn of readying.
Does he not have a knife or something?
A knife's not going to do anything to a KX.
I don't think you can do that kind of ready when you're grappled.
Why not?
Because you can't do that when you're grappled. You can ready an item if you have a hand free, but you must make a dex roll. Failure means you drop the item. I don't know if that counts, though. That's weird. You're not drawing a weapon, you're fixing it.
He's doing sports. Okay, so if you shoot someone who is in a grapple,
-2 to shoot into a close combat.
let's see. He's at -4 because Dummy just stepped in his way. Okay, that's pretty good. He is going to shoot Loophole. Number 2, and he has 3 potential hits. I don't know what you can do defense-wise with regards to grapple. Is it like -4?
-1 dodge.
Is it only
I thought it
-1?
was -2.
It's
Ah.
-4 dex, and that translates to -2 parry, -1 dodge.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Gonna feel that one.
See, this is when I should have held off on revealing the thing, and then
I
I
know,
could
right?
have then I could have told or just sent that to Brian. Dang it. Okay, so that is a total of 25 points of actual injury. Looks like you are potentially dead.
So you'd survive the death roll, and he would shake off. Oh, not wait. Do I have fit?
You do
I do
not.
not have fit, so he will not shake off the major wound. So he'll be
So
stunned.
he is stunned. Stunned. I do have a request with regards to the conditions. Can you
Alphabetical
alphabetize
order.
them?
Yeah, I kind of figured that was coming.
Why? Because you've heard me bitch it, at work to the developers. It's like, alphabetize these damn things.
No, just looking at the size of the list, and you're going to have to find something. And there's the first way you're going to try to find it is alphabetical.
That's exactly what happened. I was like, going stunned. That should be at the bottom because it's an S. Not that, it should be higher because it's more frequent. Oh, cool. So we all see his little green dot change to red.
Uh-huh. So technically, the Wookiee and everybody else are down from the stormtroopers.
Light him up.
That is correct.
Well, the Wookiee is going to continue to move into the first level and go back to where he came from.
All right. So yeah, you can just move it up there to the top one. Yep.
Well, Bosco almost says that we should probably end simulation. Mission is a fail.
Okay. Does he actually do that?
I mean, if
He
it's an option,
basically, yeah, he basically rips off whatever the things are that there. It's like,
That's-
damn it! Start cursing.
I mean, who's down? Daryl. I can't see on this thing.
Oh, Daryl
Well,
is
Daryl's the only.
Daryl's
No,
up there with you, and Nim. But the loophole is critically injured, and
Red's grabbed.
Red has been grabbed.
Okay,
Yep.
let's give it
So-
one more round.
Okay.
Well, we're not quite at 40-ish% casualties.
Yeah, we're only at 20%.
No,
All
that
right.
makes perfect sense. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so in that case, he's gonna start doing his sports thing.
Oh, sorry. I meant to do my
Yeah.
the immediate, what is it called? The armory +2 or
Immediate
IQ based
action.
weapon.
But yeah,
Yep.
I have armory heavy weapons. I don't think that's a heavy weapon, is it?
no,
Nope.
it is not.
All right. What IQ based weapon roll? How do I do that? Click on IQ.
Drag,
drag
the
the IQ.
skill dice button to the IQ landing thing. The hell do you call it?
Man, the stormtroopers only got one good shot in.
Let's try that.
Yeah, it's the button you actually click to roll it. That's the one you drag. There, you got it.
All right. So, Red, thing just grabbed you.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have the Tangler in my hand. So can I throw the Tangler while being grappled?
Yeah, technically you can't use the ranged weapon, but this is a thrown weapon technically.
Just
You could
Yeah.
also just shove it
-4.
in his face and turn it on.
Okay, so walk me through how you are planning on using it.
Well, I already have the Tangler in my hand, so
Right?
better use it. I'll try to drop it as close as I can to the Enforcer 2. Problem is, it's behind me, so I might be
And
able
it's
to.
also got a
throw.
hold of you.
Okay, so you're doing a blind throw.
That's the thing. Is not in the Enforcer 1. Is the Enforcer 2 the one that's with loophole? So I think the closest I could do it's probably here to the heavy stormtrooper, and hope the area effect gets I don't know, as many people as I can. I'm just doing this so I don't um, spend the turn doing nothing basically. I'll do that. Let's see.
Okay, so what kind of penalties is that going to be? They're going to have the
Where-
cover.
Where's the where is he throwing it?
Heavy
Over
stormtrooper.
to the side to there-ish. It's like
Okay.
tossing it over the thing.
So that is a side hex. You could basically throw it blind. You cap it 9 to hit that spot, but it's like a +4 to hit a hex. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's 2 yards away, so no range penalty. +4 cap at 9.
Yeah, I think that sounds right, or good.
Well, -4 because he's grappled. So even Steven.
Yep, capped at 9.
Roll well or die. Or possibly and die.
Hello, Pen.
So I'm so dumb. I'm speaking without the stupid push to talk button.
You said you were going to do that.
Yeah. Wow, it's been too long, guys. It's been too long. I was saying, in this case, I'll just drop the Tangler and try to pick up my vibroblade if I can.
Okay, so that one you actually have to make a dex roll or drop it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Nice.
Well, you should have thrown the grenade.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So I mean, I don't have fast rolls on next turn.
All right. Well, that's okay. I'm gonna just slam you into the bulkhead really hard.
Yeah.
Everything will be
On your
fine.
virtual head.
Everything will be fine.
Okay, so if Nem's poking his head around the corner, he's going to basically be able to see red and the KX, and that's pretty much it.
Well, see, in a non-simulation environment, when that KX sees you from behind, it's going to be grabbing your spine.
Ugh.
Oof.
Because if you've seen Andor, you saw when it grabbed the chick and chucked her at the Battle of Gorman.
Yep.
And I'm convinced it broke her spine when it hit when it hit her and grabbed her.
Okay.
And then that
thinking of 20 years
throw
later.
didn't do her any good, and she straight up died.
I was thinking about 28 years later. I don't know if you've watched this.
Nope.
Well, there is like
Is that the second one?
basically take it. It's the third, it's the new one.
Right.
Like there's a zombie that can basically rip your spine off by grabbing your head. So yeah.
Ah.
So
yeah, they could probably do that.
What is Nim about to do that's crazy?
Okay. I was just thinking about the distances involved. So,
that's why I should have fixed.
He's going to be slightly more brave than usual because, well, this is a sim. So, he is gonna got 2 hexes to get here, which should correspond to the bottom of the other stair. He is going to, in a one movement there, spin about and leap up and grab the rail. Actually, not spin about, just leap up and grab the rail from behind and haul himself over the rail. At which point he should end up facing that direction on the upper deck. So you follow what I'm doing? So jump up with the grab from behind and haul over.
Right there, basically 2 hexes away from Stormtrooper number 3.
Yeah, except he'll probably be surprised to see me there. That's the hope. Anyway, so I believe,
I don't know. They have combat reflexes.
So it's just a strength-based climbing roll to pull up, and I suppose you could call it a dex something or other to grab the rail or whatever. How do you want to do that? You want 2 rolls?
Just one. Just do the strength.
Just do the pull up.
Yeah.
So be it.
Because he shouts in Duros parkour.
And up and over he goes. He is now on the upper deck.
All right.
That's going to be fun.
But I don't know how you would do that rules-wise. Is it just a strength check? How much damage does it inflict? Etc.
Oh, what?
The KX behind Red has grappled him. Red has not attempted to get free, so it just wants to basically slam him into the bulkhead really
Grab
hard.
and smash.
Oof.
Grab and smash. That's in martial arts?
It is 118 actually. I just got there. Or kiss the wall. Use two hands, grapple the foe, and you're standing or kneeling. You can ram into the wall. Massive object within a yard or the ground. If he's this isn't blah blah blah. Okay, this is an attack rolled against dex, brawling, sumo wrestling, or wrestling. You can target any hit location but the feet at full penalties. If your victim is lying down, blah blah blah. Successful attack inflicts thrust crushing damage, +1 for a hard surface, plus your skill bonus, which you probably won't have.
Yeah, he doesn't have skill bonus.
Yeah. So probably dex.
Boo. I wish I could use
Minus
strength.
the location if he's going for the head, for example.
No, not the head. The head is not a good place. Try the torso or have the armor, please.
Okay, so I gotta look. Kind of armor. Oh, yeah, that's easy. That's gonna be great. Yeah, so he will go ahead. He will go ahead and use the dex. Big money, big money, big money. Ah, that's a fail by
Yes.
1. Let's see. Now I'm looking at his stuff to see if there's any way I can make that better.
Size mod? No. That'd make it worse.
Yeah.
Brawling? Brawling was one of the options.
Oh, it was. Then that's success by 4.
Not that I'm helping you.
Outstanding. Success by 4. You said thrust +1?
Thrust, crushing damage, +1 for a hard surface.
Damn it. I want to use swing, not thrust.
Yeah, well, for swing, you need to grab him by the feet and then swing him at the wall.
Oh wow. Yeah, let's not do that.
If that's allowed to happen, things have gone horribly wrong.
Yeah.
That's a lot of thrust damage.
Crap. It would have been 5D if I was able to swing.
He's got multiple D of thrust.
Okay, so his armor is 24/8. What's the /8?
It's flexible.
Okay.
Is it flexible? Okay. But what is
Yep.
what is the slash? Is that
Monocris?
torso versus everything else, or is that crushing versus piercing?
That's blunt. It's crushing. Sorry. Yeah, it's crushing.
Okay, so it is
so
the 8.
I need to adjust the armor divisor in this case to 8.
Yes, we were having that conversation last week.
Boo! That's like
I
3
think-
points. That's lame.
I think flexible, the first number is piercing and cutting, and the second number is everything else.
Yep.
No, flexible only says that you can do blunt trauma with it. That doesn't have any effect on the split DR. Split DR is different per armor set.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
Yeah, it's not uniform.
I actually thought it was, so I'm just as surprised as FX.
No, for example, space armor has split DR, but that is torso versus other than torso. Has nothing to do with the damage type.
So, this KX is sufficiently smart enough to recognize that Loophole's armor would hold if he attempted to do the same thing. So he wants to break his neck.
Pile driver?
Pile driver. I'll have to look at that.
What would K2SO do?
Throw him.
Wonder how far he could throw him.
That's a good question.
What's its strength versus his weight?
Let's see. So his strength is 20, but he does have a lifting strength.
Okay, what's
well,
lifting
apparently only 1. I thought I had higher
So
than
21
that.
total.
Yeah.
Loophole's at least 200 pounds with gear.
It is kind
Strength
of an
minus-
effective tactic because collision damage or like falling damage, rigid armor is considered flexible for blunt trauma.
Yeah,
Oh, is that the case?
that is true.
So he
He
wants
could throw
to
him almost
do,
5
he
yards.
he wants to yeah, he's going to throw him really hard into the wall over there.
That makes sense.
And this is dex or strength for throwing. I did just look up the pile driver.
Throwing.
I'll have to remember that. That's
Dex.
funny.
Either dex or dex -3. I think it's dex -3 to just throw something.
I'm kind of an idiot. Apparently, they have wrestling.
Oh, well, that's good to know later, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Action 5 had a simplification of the throwing people into things.
Okay. Action 5. Let's pull that up really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Crap. Which one is it going to be?
Oh, okay. That's how it does. So, takes thrust -1 crushing damage based on the strength of the person who sent them flying, or 1 hit point per yard of knockback if sent there by an explosion. Yada yada yada. So in this case, it would be thrust damage. So basically, just like the kiss the wall.
Okay, but it's treated as flexible.
But it is treated as flexible.
So how's that going to affect the DR?
So he'll just take 1 point of flex or 1 point of blunt trauma per 5 points of crushing damage.
Okay. Man, that's crap.
Well, it's something.
You swing.
Still
He's getting
2
his
points
money's
of damage.
worth out of that armor.
I'll just adjust mine.
Oh yeah, and that's going to trigger something, is it? No, yeah. He's already screwed up.
Yeah, it doesn't make me any worse, but I took 2 points of damage.
He's not happy.
He is not. Well, all
Probably
right.
also prone at this point.
Is that's a good point because he was stunned.
Loophole is no longer stunned.
That's okay. I'm gonna come over there and stomp you.
Well, there's one we haven't used in a while either. Stamp kick.
Wow. All right. So the heavy is going to stay where he's at because he's going to stay where he's at because you do not get in the way of these frickin' big asteroids.
Not that I necessarily want to draw attention to myself, but I did just jump up.
Yes, and the sergeant has seen you. And without hesitation, opens fire. Ooh, 11. Did that apply the range? I guess it did. Good. So I have a success by 4, 3 possible hits on you, Nim.
Well, this is the time for using the acrobatic movement part of the acrobatics. So
As you
I'm going to do that.
Scream girlishly and suddenly start smelling bad.
Okay, and that part's good. Now if we can just manage the dodge part. Where did I put that?
That's right. You suddenly excrete a very terrible smell.
Oh yeah, he doesn't smell good right now. I did not put that on my thing. That's sad for me.
For those not getting it, Duros apparently do that when they are, crap. They emit a horrible smell.
So they eat themselves.
So you dodged one of his hits.
I refuse this.
It'll be fine.
Well,
2 of his hits
better.
versus telegraphed.
Yeah, that's
oh, okay,
acrobatic.
That's the acrobatics, right?
Ah, got it. Okay. Whew.
Good. That means you've burned your luck, and the next guys won't be worried about it.
Well, that's a potential thing, yeah.
He's also staying put He was aiming at loophole, but nope. He's going to take a step, and nope. That's still going to put his buddy in the way. So he's just going to take a step and do nothing.
Loophole's probably
This-
also prone from the into the wall.
Yeah, he's on it.
This fellow is going to turn and go bang, bang, bang. Bang. That's bang, bang, bang. Yeah. Or pew, pew, pew. And let's see how we do. Success by 2, 3 possible hits.
Yeah, this is probably not going to work out super well. I can't remember if that acrobatic can apply to more than one. I assume it can't. But I can do
It'll be fine.
a dive.
Only if you say it properly.
So he will kick back, landing on the floor, prone, and that's basically all he's got. Oh,
Dodge 2 of them. Okay.
well,
So that's
Oops.
25 and 13.
I don't remember what my DR
Do you
was.
have any DR?
I was pretty sure I had a vest. Of some, yeah, Moniker's vest. 24.
24. Okay.
I will fix that.
I think that first one is potentially going to jack you up, though. Oof.
Oh, right, divisors. Yeah.
Armor
that sucks.
divisor. That is
Ow!
-2 hit points.
Ow!
Oh, wow.
So that is
That didn't
2
work.
death checks.
2 death checks.
-2 hit points.
Let's see. Did I already bump that? Yes, I did. Okay. Good. I thought of that. Okay. Well, here we go. Not dead. Still not dead.
All right.
See, you're fine.
High pain. Yeah, the other one.
Stunned.
However,
And I need to roll that again. And still just stunned.
why
All
does
right,
that
stunned and prone.
Oh,
I guess I can apply that myself.
yes, you could. Stormtrooper's gonna wait 1 round. Darill.
All right, so Darill is going to sort of move back, I suppose, in a circular way, so he's out of view. But he wants to basically move over to this side so he can aim up the stairwell.
Okay. Easy peasy.
So I'll move.
So yeah, and then I suspect that this point is where Boss goes like, "Damn it!"
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know if it was, the metagaming portion, if we were supposed to go through the whole thing.
You
But,
can absolutely do that. I have no problem with it. It makes perfect sense since this is a training thing.
Yeah, we lost Loophole, which, one of our heavy hitters, Nims down. I'm effectively disarmed.
And
We're
I'm
not really
dead as
doing
well,
much.
seriously.
Red's about to be smashed too.
Yeah.
Maybe
He's not
maybe I
getting out
should
of that.
wait. I should wait one more round just so we can see how that happens. I'll wait one more round, see how that happens. I'm gonna take a ready maneuver to try to fix my electrical problem on my blaster here.
Okay, I believe that's your second one.
First one was like a diagnosis, and then 3 ready maneuvers to fix it.
Ah, okay, right.
Ah, okay.
Well, I'm assuming changing facing will be a no-go with this droid, right?
You could try, but I think
You
it would
could-
be
You can do it. It's a contest of strength.
Yeah, no-go. Seriously. Uh, at this point,
that.
I'm basically sorry.
That actually
You were
brings
saying-
up an interesting question. What is the contest of strength based off of? Is it lifting or is it striking? So if you have lifting,
Lifting.
so
I believe
you have
wrestling stuff
if
is
you
lifting.
have lifting, if you have lifting strength and you're doing a contest of strength, that applies to the contest.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I've actually seen that happen before, but okay, now I know.
Well, so let's do it just for the sake of it. We all know how this is going to end, but let's try.
Well, what else can you do, really?
I mean, at this point, is blind fighting and trying to stab him from behind me. That's, I think it's even less likely to happen.
Okay, so go
Well,
ahead
you
and
know where his hand is.
make your strength test. Yeah, but it's like behind him on his back. You know how
Yeah,
hard
that's
that is
true.
to get to. I've got like
It's
a
right in
thing
that
on.
itch spot.
It's exactly in the itch spot.
Exactly.
All right, so go ahead and
Well,
make your strength test.
this is going to be so pathetic, seriously.
It's going to be fun. Failable. Oh wow, your
I'll,
strength is
I'll,
10.
I'll use
Okay,
my
yeah.
luck. I'll use my luck. I'll use my luck.
Can you?
I have luck too.
I know. Has it
Oh, yeah.
actually been 30 minutes?
Yeah, it's been almost an hour,
Wow.
actually.
Okay.
Well, success by 3.
He could have a bad day.
It did have a bad day. It's only a success by 6 against a skill or effective strength of 21.
That really was a shitty roll,
That
too.
was a really bad roll. So you start trying to squirm around, and it's like, nope.
Yeah, that's
Desist.
not happening.
Desist.
At this point, I'll just activate the shape charges I have on my belt and, take as many guys as I can next turn.
Uh-huh. All
All
right, well,
Noom.
if we're still going, I need to get out of stun. I did not put that on there. Forgot about that.
Supine. Is that really an effect?
What?
Supine.
Yeah, supine. It's the
Oh, there it is, huh?
prone face up.
Okay.
I'm just going to use the knockdown. I made it.
All right. So you are no
I
longer
am no longer stunned.
I guess
I will unstun myself.
Oh, you added those? Okay, good. All right. So it wants to throw him into the wall, and I can use, or slam him into the wall, and I can use brawling. Good times.
Yay.
Mash.
Wow.
By 7. Can he? Yeah. So it's dodge minus something. Is it -4 or -1 for him to try
I
to?
think -4. I think it's minus
What
4, no,
was
because
that?
I'm grappled.
He's grappled, and he's gonna make him kiss the wall.
Oh, what was the defense against that? Damn it.
Oh, that was in the thing.
I had to figure out which one it was. Okay, attack, target. The opponent may either dodge or parry with a free hand, subject to defense while grappling. So -1 dodge, -2 parry.
Oh, well, not
But
that desperate.
he's actually behind him though. He's like,
Yeah, it's just basically he's got to get his hands up or whatever to get it so that the slam isn't effective.
huh.
I think he'd probably do it with
Okay.
his feet because he's probably been picked up off the ground.
Wow.
Cut it, though.
Outstanding. Okay,
Oh,
so
You managed to stick your head right forward into it.
exactly. I just
User in your
got
channel
the
timed
right
out.
angle.
I wish that did more damage. Who timed out?
Who timed out?
That is crap
Not
damage.
not.
Hey, would that be a crit fail?
Oh yeah.
That's not so.
Yeah.
There's not a table for crit fail on a dodge, but you could make it a crit success on the on the damage.
Thanks, Gigaman. Thanks.
I'm here to help.
Eh.
I see.
So I'm not even sure that gets through the flexible damage.
Probably not. It was a weak hit.
/8. Yeah. That is terrible. Come on, droids. Do better.
Yeah, I
And
think
gorillas-
normally if you crit fail a dodge, that means you fall.
Um, but isn't it for every 5 points of damage is one blunt trauma? Blunt crushing? Or no?
Right.
Oh, it is
So maybe
5 points. I was thinking it was 1. I mean, I was thinking it was 10. But if it's 5 points, yeah.
Yeah,
for
it's
then-
for
5.
crushing.
So he took another point of damage. Let's see.
User joined your channel.
You could theoretically shoot the KX Enforcer 1 who is grappling Red. That would be really funny. I mean, you'd just be at -4, right?
So if I take a turn to aim,
Yep. Yeah. If you want to aim,
yeah, let's do that. I'll aim.
and Red's like, no, don't shoot me.
Oh no, by this point he's super pissed. He's like, I'm going to take all of you with me if I can. Fuck everyone.
Well, logically, I think Bosco is going to want to end it, but just outside of character, like, do you guys want to just keep going or what?
Yeah, it's fine to go. All
We
right.
can move on.
Yeah, it's like, all right, we've lost this. You can stop now.
I think we're going to need some heavier weapons, armor penetrating weapons, blah, 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 etc. Yeah, so he's going to end the scenario. Fuck it.
All right. So
We need EMP.
EMP,
the-
yeah.
the lights come up, and it's just like an area that is rigged up to sort of look like the the tactical area, but it's like clearly in like a crappy old warehouse. You probably have some sort of like VR goggles equivalent. So that's why it looked the way it did. And once the lights start coming up, I guess everybody can adjust their get rid of their injury, since technically you're not actually dead or injured. Let me only foes. That's funny. Only foes. So as soon as the lights start coming on there, you will hear. Oh, right. Sorry. This is an underground warehouse here in the central lower sector, aka the Slags, which is the slum sector of Minerva City. It is on the ground level, where all of the runoff from the polluted rain ends up before hopefully draining out of the city. So there is a vague acidic smell always around. So Luck will enter the scene. He is in a cool Star Wars kind of wheelchair, and is currently missing a leg. So the prosthetic is clearly being prepared. It hasn't fully come in yet. And he's like, well, that didn't go the way you were expecting it, did it?
I think it kind of did.
And with that, we're going to pause very briefly, so I can go back over some of the actual pregame stuff. It is a little over 6 standard weeks after the end of the previous run, where you guys smuggled Saw Gerrera off of Phantine. Due to your previous successes, martial law has been noted, was officially declared on Phantine during Ronki's last run, and it has not been let up. So it is still on. Still, it's like they're still being jerks about all of it. Unfortunately, nobody really cares, because Phantine, despite being super close to Naboo, is still considered kind of a backwater nowhere. And it's always been a mess, even when the Trade Federation was running it, especially when the Trade Federation was running it. This is Phantine, and this is the system. And those were made by Ronki way back when.
Not actual size or distance.
Yeah, I don't think it's the actual distance. So it is publicly known that following the coordinated local insurgency of 6 weeks ago, Administrator Kreitel radically reorganized the existing command structure. Um, Currently, it's not necessarily it's not known to what extent this reshuffling went, but rumor has it that he very quickly threw Colonel Vandergraaf to the wolves by having her demoted to major. Uh, all of the original PCs have been identified as being full-time or being insurgents. So now your job is insurgent. You do not have secret identities or jobs, sadly. Um, and so anything you do not have physical control of is kind of inaccessible. This has definitely hit Bosco hard because he had a pretty solid wealth thing going on there, and that has been frozen and probably stolen by the imps. Further, Bosco's entire family has been arrested as a result of his escapades. Way to go, Bosco. Um, this is ultimately probably intended on forcing your hand, whether it is to rescue them or, churn trader. Similarly, Nim's family has been arrested, although they were arrested at the end of Ronki's run. But with them being lower class and non-human, their trials weren't all over the holovids. They just disappeared, were sent to labor work camps. Darryl, you have had a number of close calls. As far as you can tell, you are the only Wookiee on Phantine who has not been arrested and sent off to a work camp yourself.
Excellent.
Mel's character, Tina, she disappeared. She's currently listed as MIA by luck, and the PCs are probably at least a little worried that she's been caught up with the various insurgent sweeps. But you're not entirely positive. She just disappeared one day after a string of really bad nightmares. That said, she is the reason that Loophole was not taken out by an Imperial bombardment. She just showed up one day and it's like, come on, woke him up. It's like, come on, you gotta go. And soon after, she convinced him to get clear. It's just like all of his lovely droids that he had, reprogrammed and got functional just got blasted to chunks by something in orbit. Sad face. Speaking of that, Bosco, I do note the secret you might also try to figure out a way to rejigger those points because it's you know it's been spoiled. They know you're a rebel sympathizer.
So normally a
More
secret
than
will turn
sympathize.
into an enemy potentially.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
but
possible.
then you'd have to
It can.
roll every session to see if it shows up. I don't know if that would kind of get in the way of the campaign.
I see. You got rid of the enemy. I was actually going to mention that I was going to need to have you make a roll for that at the end to see if I bring them in. But no, that's I think you can. Secret can also be other things. It doesn't have to be enemy. It just has to be like really bad. But we can play around with it for afterwards. But as noted, Luck is clearly injured pretty badly. When you guys came back to the planet, there was a pretty rough fight that everybody was at least slightly injured with, and as we have just seen, simply based off of the damage those blasters can do, it's no surprise But he will Bosco or not Bosco. Luck will immediately begin a debrief. He's gonna be checking with you guys about what you think you did right, what you thought you did wrong, such like that. And he will admit that this was he intentionally stacked this scenario against you because ideally you learn more from failure than success, which is a bitter pill to swallow. And he's like, it took me 10 years, very, very hard years to learn that.
Those KX, they're a lot stronger than the old clankers.
Yes, they are. And I'm not even sure that I've got the stats on them correctly. But he will also ask is like, do you know what the greatest strength of an Imperial Stormtrooper is? And then clearly pause and look around and see if anybody has an idea.
Total
Are they just
disregard for
brainwashed?
civilian safety.
It's not numbers. Also, why is Bosco and Red listed as 4.5 as their base speed?
Sorry, what?
Might have like some. Oh wait, base. I don't know.
Oh,
Might
no.
have like encumbrance stuff going on.
Well, I'm looking at a combat tracker. Your speed shouldn't change.
That's weird. It wasn't like that in the beginning.
Huh.
What's wrong?
I thought it was 5.5 earlier when we were playing in combat.
Mine was.
Odd.
Maybe when you did the reset, it did some weird stuff.
Well, I just reset it again, and yeah, that is kind of odd.
Is the basic speed for Bosco and Red on their character sheets correct?
Yep, it's 5.5 here. I was going to say that right now.
Super weird. So I'm just going to remove them from the tracker and then put them back in.
I think
Was that
now
the
it's fixed.
initiative thing?
It shouldn't be because the initiative's not enabled.
Yeah, it also reduced Daryl's down by 1. Actually, it looks like it reduced everybody possibly by 1.
Loophole is 7, so no, it's
Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to remove everything and start over.
by any chance when you reset, did you click roll initiative?
I don't think I did. I don't
'Cause I
see
think there's a
roll
menu.
initiative.
I think there's a menu option there for roll initiatives.
No, all I see with menu reset is combat. Super weird.
No, it's a bug.
So, okay. No, he's like, no, it's not numbers. Stormtroopers are frequently outnumbered. Their greatest strength is also their greatest weakness, and it was also a weakness of ours in the Clone Wars. But there weren't very many droid commanders competent enough or programmed enough to even take notice of it. Their primary problem is also their greatest strength. They are trained to be hyper aggressive in all scenarios. So if ambushed, they attack the ambush. And, if they're defending something, they want to attack. But as Loophole can confirm, troopers hate defense. It bores them, it frustrates them, and
I don't know if it's me, but it seems like you're cutting out every now and then.
I thought it was my connection, but yeah, I had the same.
okay, that's
Yeah,
weird.
we missed everything after "and."
I don't know where the "and" was. There's multiple potential "ands."
Well, now I've forgotten what the context was, so I can't tell you.
Greatest strength of the Stormtrooper, hyper aggression.
They would attack the ambush, and I think is where you got to.
Okay, they attack the ambush. They are expecting to just power through it. They hate defense. If they are on defense, they're probably going to do something dumb and hyper aggressive. That's why the officers are there. Luckily, we can use that. Keep that in mind. You can potentially bait them into attacking into a direction that you want them to. But the important thing here is all of you are clearly healthy again. Well, better than I am, certainly. And I have received official confirmation. Krytel, the administrator, has definitely thrown Major Vandergraaf under the proverbial speeder. Not only has she been demoted and stripped of her authority, but there is now an official arrest warrant out for her. For those of you not read in at this, he's gonna nod to Red and Loophole. Vandergraaf was the senior military authority here on Phantine until that mess with Guerrera some weeks back. And then, rather than admitting that he screwed up by issuing some stupid orders, Administrator Krytel blamed everything on her. But she is in the wind. So he has put a substantial bounty on her head. And I want you to find her first, because she will be an excellent potential source of information once she is captured.
Bounty hunters. I don't want to be that kind of scum.
Is it possible that it could be a ploy?
It is possible. It's always possible. But I've got some reports that she may have actively resisted arrest violently up in the upper city. And then there's a half dozen unconfirmed sightings in the mid levels. And we've got one solid holo capture of her down here in the slags before she just drops out of sight entirely.
Did we actually deal with her directly?
No.
Well,
In fact,
she
no.
doesn't.
Yeah, no.
I doubt she had very many friends here in the city. So if she's utilizing help from someone, it's going to be under the offer of payment. Perhaps we could start there.
Well, if she was here in the slags at all, she's probably here to meet someone. And with regards to your question about if it's a potential trap, this is a pretty substantial bounty, and it is dead or alive. So I'm leaning more towards not a trap, more Krytel screwed up and is now desperately trying to cover his ass again. He has also locked down the all of the docking bays throughout the city, and he can't do that for very long because, well, just that'll cost too much. But while they are locked down, that means there's no ships coming or going unless they are explicitly Imperial. So with regards to your next step, well, Bosco, this is your team now. So it's your call. My suggestion would be to poke around down here in the slags, see if you can find out what the hell she was doing here at all. Because Loophole is definitely right. She does not have friends down here. So at best, maybe a contact or a secret safe house that we haven't identified. But you'll want to be careful and subtle because the curfews are still in effect and the streets are going to be crawling both with imps and with bounty hunters. And some of you, and this time he's going to definitely look at Durrell, definitely stand out. So you'll want to be extra careful. Keep your heads covered. Keep your rebreathers on. Wear some ponchos. Don't brandish weapons. Don't start any fights.
Don't have
Are
any
you
fun.
trying? Are we trying to do this like with skill checks? Is that what you're thinking, or something else?
Okay, so
Like research roles, carousing, contacts, things like that.
that is going to be entirely up to you guys. I have this is the Slags, which I totally stole from another game. So if you have contacts present that you want to try to reach out to, that is potentially doable. If you want to get in there and do face-to-face stuffs, that is also doable.
Well, maybe we can just go like, so yeah, Bosco will be like, all right, team, what do you got? Like, you got any contacts? You got any, basically whatever the skills they have that they can use. Everybody can kind of suggest what they want to do based on what they're good at.
Right.
I think as a group we had a pretty decent streetwise coverage. I don't know if we had a whole lot else. I used to have contacts, but I don't have them anymore.
So a couple of other elements that that need to be definitely done is with regards to the CR level. Even though it's martial law has basically been established, the Slags are the slums. This is the crappy part of town. So it's probably considered something like CR3. So a lot of people will be openly like wearing sidearms, in holsters. Although patrolling Imperials like to stop people who look suspicious and check their ID. So anyone wearing anything heavier than or carrying anything heavier than a pistol or wearing really obvious armor, that's going to be classified as suspicious. Also, since this is the runoff point, everyone wears a rebreather in this area. And quite a large number of people are going to be like wearing hoods as well, because the planet when it rains, it is all corrosive acid rain. That's what the
Lovely
protective
place.
shields are supposed to be for. But well, like I said, this is the slums, so And it does occur to me that what we should probably do is reintroduce the characters now. So, Bosco, tell us who you are. Give us a brief overview, FX.
All right. Bosco comes from a pretty well-known family that's, his parents or in the medical field, they're well-known doctors. And well, you guys would know that they were, supporting the rebel cause, not overtly. Bosco himself is a surgeon. I'm sorry, he's a doctor and specializing in like pharmaceuticals. So he had his own business. That's how he made his wealth. He was a more activist supporter of the rebel cause, and so he, obviously supported financially and personally whenever he could on the missions. In the last campaign, basically, he got more and more involved, to the point where he is now, where his cover was blown, his secret is known, so they know he's a known rebel. And obviously, he lost all his business stuff. Like Rigel said, his family was. You said they were jailed or arrested.
Yep, they were publicly tried.
So he didn't start out as being combat type person, but that's just kind of the way the game rolled. So he's got all the medical and leadership and charisma type abilities, but he's been training up with his weapon and tactics and things like that. So that's how he's gotten a little bit better at that. One of the things that really didn't come into play too much in the last campaign is what he was looking for his brother, who he believes was killed. Like his brother was killed. He doesn't know. He thinks it was some specific person or group in the Imperials that kind of. His brother was an activist, so So he believes that his brother was, targeted and killed, and he's trying to find out who exactly was responsible for that. He's very, he's got a sense of duty to his people, to his team, to the good, the rebel cause, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And he loves money. He, that's why he started the business, but he loves freedom more. About it.
Freedom. All right, cool. Nosh, tell us about Daril.
All right, so big old Daril. So Daril earned his pilot's wings during the Clone Wars, first as a navigator and then as co-pilot, running a variety of missions against separatists. He saw action in the Outer Rim sieges, ferrying Republican troops into hot LZs. Here he was finally recognized for his excellence in piloting craft into and out of hotspots. When Order 66 dropped and chaos ensued, Daril found himself fleeing the Grand Army's immediate reach, escaping with other pilots, navigators, and aircrew and soldiers to anywhere relatively safe. As word spread of the Empire's enslavement of Wookiees, and Daril fled into the Outer Rim territories, an area with which he was familiar, working in various roles as a pilot or navigator for hire, avoiding Imperial trouble, even as his work brought him into contact with pirates, bounty hunters, and smugglers. Eventually, he found himself piloting and navigating for various shady enterprises in the Mid-Rim territories, and eventually he found himself in Phantine, where his last employer refused to pay him on his contract, and he tore his arms off. No, he didn't. Anyway, however, a local named Bosco heard of Daril's skill and offered him employment. So while not the strongest of his species, Daril is remarkably intelligent, fastidiously clean, working long hours, poring over navigation data, plotting courses, all of which he has used to his advantage in a quick escape. And he will grow quickly irate at any uncleanliness or untidiness in his personal workspace or living quarters. Feet placed on consoles have been known to be swiped away, resulting in sprained ankles, and anyone eating or drinking around instrumentation will likely find themselves relocating quickly before incurring Daril's howls of protestation.
Nice. All right. Pendragon, tell us about the new guy, Erno Sprack, a.k.a. Red.
Well, Red was born in Phantine on a long line of miners, so he followed the family tradition and became a miner. But the situation was very crappy under the Trade Federation, so he decided to leave and look for something better. He wandered about until he was scouted by the Republic Futures program, which gathered very smart people and trained them. So he went to this program, not on the fancy Coruscant school, where Galen Orso and Krennic studied. He went to the shitty Brental 4 place, but nevertheless, he studied there and he specialized in chemistry, engineering, and generally blowing things up. When he finished his education, he worked on different projects, always around explosives. And with the war, he was actually contacted so he could train troops in, explosives and this sort of stuff. He didn't see much combat during the war, but the few times he did, people got a bit scared because he was described as raving mad and borderline suicidal in stressful situations. But despite that, he, always managed to get himself out of these tight spots. With the end of the war, he, just wandered about, very despondent on the situation until he decided to go back home and see how things were. And surprise, surprise, they were shittier than they were when he left because of the Trade Federation.
Meet the new boss, same as the old boss.
Exactly.
All right, cool. All right, so Ronki, tell us about Loophole, even though we met Loophole in the previous one.
Yes, well, Loophole is a former clone trooper. Once, when the clone clone army, the clone army was disbanded. Loophole found himself back on Phantine, which is a place that he had spent a fair deal of time on during the Clone Wars, and it was a place that was familiar and had become somewhat dear to him or important. He had hoped to be here and retire and just disappear and live out the rest of his life in solitude, but that didn't happen as he encountered the rest of the PCs or the rebels, and in a way he was brought out of semi-retirement. He would still resist the Empire where he could, but mostly he has become tired of war and wants to seek a more peaceful life. However, that changed when the Imperials went and bombarded his home, destroyed all the droids that he had reprogrammed and put together, and now he's on a path of vengeance. He wants to take out the people responsible for that, and hopefully help the rebels to defeat the Empire so that he can go back to a quiet life and live out the rest of his limited time.
Outstanding. All right. So, Gigerman, tell us about Nim.
Slightly condensed version. Nim was part of a large extended Duros family, is typical of Duros. Born on Phantine. His father owned a scrapyard and had gang ties. They used it as a chop shop, stuff like that. So he grew up in the criminal underworld, basically, and ran as a thief from an early age. He was picked up and doing time in the mines for a heist gone wrong, and during that time his father was killed in a riot by Imperial officers, so he had developed an obsession with getting even for that. And when he got out of prison, he'd been out for a couple of years before he got pulled into the PC's mess.
And because of the PC's mess, the rest of his family got arrested.
And now he's got a new task to get them out.
Yes, indeed. All right. Cool. Okay, so that is the Team Vanguard. And then now it's on to you guys telling me how you're going to find Major Vandergraaf. The slags, I think you guys should see the pins. I'm hoping.
Yes.
Yeah, I got pins.
Yeah, so those are the general. Really, it's obviously not everything, but those are like various places. Number 10, I believe, is actually very familiar to Nim because that used to be his family's shop. And the new owners are freaking Nemoidians.
Fucking noids. Okay, there it is. I always thought it was a bigger place.
Yeah,
Clearly,
well, on the map,
clearly had delusions of grandeur. Also,
well,
it's outside of town, but never mind
it's
that.
like when you go, well, it doesn't mean this is the only part of there.
That's true. This could have been smaller, like that. This is the offices, and the actual scrapyard is outside of town.
Yep. But yeah, so the think of these those various starports, those docking bays, as really, really similar. In fact, nearly identical, because the map comes from a place on Tatooine, to like the Anchorhead or Mos Eisley stuff, where the Falcon was.
Right.
What is the general feeling of the public towards us? Do they protect us, or are they just as willing to turn us over if we show our faces?
That's going to depend on the person. And I actually was kind of trying to figure out a way to reflect that, like a general reputation score or something like that. So it's like if you end up becoming like the local heroes, where it's like they're going to answer to you, or if you maybe get a little too extreme and they decide, yeah, these guys are bad, but I haven't officially figured out how I would like to do that yet. Oh yeah, somebody posted that. That's a good point. We did have the contact list, and it looks like Bosco was the guy who had contacts.
Yeah, I do have contacts. I was just trying to see what everybody else was gonna do.
The only thing Nim can contribute at this point, as far as I know, is just Streetwise.
So with Streetwise, would that basically, go out, talk to like street urchins and maybe roll Streetwise to see if anybody has any information, kind of a thing?
Yeah, basically just make the rounds of the known criminal hotspots and start asking questions about where she might have gone.
Probably you should go with somebody just in case anything happens, some backup.
Oh, I will definitely not be going alone.
Aw.
If
That's
she's
sad. I think
looking
you should
to, if she's looking to get off world or get out of here, which is what I'm assuming she's after, she'll be looking to people that can actually facilitate that.
And Bosco used to be a smuggler.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, there's a bounty on her head, so the people that she goes to, she's going to have something better to offer that person than the bounty or some other motivation.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should start with people that don't necessarily need the money, but could use information that she has, or utilize her in some other way. So perhaps, and then it's got to be someone that can actually have influence or has some sort of ability to help her out.
Yeah, it's a shame Tina's not here. We could get her to look for a digital footprint.
Right, or to add on to Ronki, maybe not even necessarily like a financial motivation, but also maybe they're just sympathizers. So they would do it because of the cause. They would help her. I don't know.
Yeah, do we actually have a dossier on her? How much do we actually know about her? It's possible that she's actually been helping people behind the scenes and nobody knew about it.
That's a really good point. I probably should have. Damn it! I probably should have created a dossier, shouldn't I? Hold on. Let's see.
Okay.
She had written, even though Ronki, you had the wrong ranks for her. You gave her naval ranks instead of army ranks. But she's been in the military since probably right after the Clone Wars ended. So she's definitely a lifer. She had risen to the rank of colonel, which is not nothing. She has until this, she's had a pretty solid reputation as competent and effective, which not isn't necessarily great things to be known of in the Imperial Army if you are a rebel.
Mm-hmm.
I will actually make a note to create an actual proper dossier for you for the next one.
Preferably with the test answers.
Oh no, if you're going to do that, you're going to need to hack into Imperial network of some sort.
Yeah, we lost our hacker.
I think Loophole can do hacking. He's not as good.
Yeah, he can give him a terminal and a little bit of time. He can tinker a bit.
Yeah, no, I think it's probably right that she's looking for a way off, and if we started advertising that sort of thing, it's possible you could attract her attention that way. But she's probably also going to be really suspicious of everyone.
That would be logical.
I think Hobbs is probably a good place to start asking questions. Loophole's not the social type. If he can't shoot it, then he's not that useful. Or besides his tinkering abilities, but he'll certainly go join someone as backup if they want to go start asking questions. But Hobbs is definitely a person that might know stuff, or at least he has the contacts or the network around here to at least maybe know something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if not him, somebody like him might be known enough to the local law enforcement that she might know them enough to go to them for that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of an open secret that Hobbs runs the streets down here. Although,
And to
he's-
the earlier point, he might be the guy that doesn't need that money.
Yeah, he doesn't necessarily need the money for the bounty. He could utilize information that she might have. So he might be willing to help her. But I think that's probably the first place we should start.
Now, if we end up going to him, we're going to need to understand what we're doing. So at this point, right now, we've just got a person of interest. We don't actually know what we're going to do with her.
Luck wants her. He wants to, get all of the Imperial information out of her.
So we
Yeah.
could approach Hobbs and use the tact that, look, we don't want to kill her or anything like that. We just want the information that she has. After we have that information, what happens to it is not important.
Mm. And Hobbs will respond with, "This is not a why. This is not a reason. You are here because you were sent here."
Is Hobbs French?
No, but the Merovingian is, and I was referencing that.
Ah, okay, good. Well, I'm disappointed
But he
myself.
could be.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I
don't think,
can't do.
I don't
I
think
can't
Red is
do
gonna do it.
accents. I speak English and bad English.
Yeah, I'm assuming that if we were to follow the streetwise angle, it would lead to Hobbs at the beginning, if not at the end. But the real question here is, do we have any other options? So
Well,
Bosco's got the Kalen Bree angle potentially.
Yep. And then I've got the smuggler guy. Maybe he knows of somebody trying to get off planet,
Yeah, she could have ended up going to him at some point. The smuggler guy whose name we still don't know.
Lando.
Right.
His name is Lando.
Dan Lowe.
Well, do some contact rolls, see if you can get Get in touch with your contacts.
All right. In the spirit of Star Wars, are these going to probably be like in-person meetings that I'm trying to reach, or is it like picking up the phone and calling?
I
It's
think you
gonna-
got to find out if he's available before you get to
Yeah, it's
actually
going to
talk to
depend
him.
on the contact. Kalen Bree is not likely on Phantine, so that would probably be some sort of, holo transmission. The Novasec guy probably is on. Does he have a name? You have like two guys who don't have names. What's up with that?
All right, let's call the smuggler Dan Lowe. I like that.
Well, I'm looking to see if Ronky had images. Oh, hey, here's who are these guys? Who was this guy? I don't remember this guy.
Oh no, he was. I
Who's
remember
the-
him, but I don't remember who he was.
Right.
He was the
okay.
brother or something like that of.
Yeah, okay. Nara, the cute redhead.
Right, I remember her.
Okay, so I was like trying to see if Ronky had done anything with those guys, and all we have is a Novasec dude listed as Novasec officer.
Yeah, Kalen Bree is a spook, so you probably have to do some kind of weird dead drop signal thing to even get to the point where you could talk to him. Kind of like Andor.
And I think, is it daily, if I'm reading this correctly, for context, daily attempts?
Mm-hmm.
And can I roll on all three in the same day?
Yeah, they're different. They're completely different people.
Okay. All right. Let me roll then.
So I suspect it probably is. So with the Kalen Bree thing, I think I would agree with Giger there. You will be basically sending a "I need to speak with you" sort of coded transmission. He may not immediately come back to you today.
Oh, didn't we have a thing?
You had a
We had a thing.
a beacon thing that you'd activate.
All right. So those are the three rolls.
So something I was also contemplating doing is, given that the imps are clamping down super hard, what I am thinking is that if someone does a critical fail on an availability, that contact has been arrested.
Or burned.
Harsh. Or they set up a trap. Like, yeah, I'm here. Come
it's
see
like,
me.
yeah,
Or that.
or that, something like that. Although in that case, it's like, oh crap, I rolled a critical fail, and they're available.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're going to do that, you should probably make those secret.
Yeah. Okay, so what is the Novasec guy's name? Because I'm clearly going to need to make a cool image of him.
We need an actual good Star Wars name for this guy. And he shouldn't be human. Too many damn humans.
Maybe he's a Duros.
Humans. Now I'm envisioning, what it's going to look like when I try to tell my free AI thing to generate a Duros. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I struggled with that a while back, but the AI image stuff has come a long way since then.
Well, there's a bunch of weird names.
I kind of like the Gabber Olin one.
I kind of like most of those. I'm totally not doing a snipping thing to potentially reuse some of those.
Let's see. Random, non-human, not Twi'lek.
Hey, this is Bosco's thing.
That's true. It is his
We
contact.
don't have it. We haven't had any Twi'lek.
Actually, no, this is Novasec, so this is Imperial, therefore it's most likely human.
Yeah,
'Cause
we
they're a
could
bunch of
say
xenophobes.
We can say the smuggler captain is an alien
And British.
and a British alien.
Well, it's like the Welsh. It's not an insult. They know.
Okay, so you reach out to the Novasec guy, and he will arrange. He's by 0, so he's super paranoid when Bosco reaches out to him because Bosco's burned, and he's doing the I can't be talking to you, man. What? Hurry up. What do you need?
Dude,
How did-
you owe me. Remember that one time in band camp? Yeah, you owe me.
I think you rolled the wrong thing.
Promise
on that one.
nobody to talk to. We'd never talk about that.
He's like, look, I know you got your ear to the ground. We're looking for somebody. What's her name? Major Vandergraff.
You and
What do you
nearly
know?
everybody else. Yeah, Phantine is crawling with hunters right now, trying to track her down too.
Hey,
If I wasn't busy, I'd go after her because that's some decent money.
tell them we'll share the bounty.
I'll tell you what, you help me find her, I'll give you a cut.
Oh, you're a bounty hunter now.
Cut the crap. What did we say his name was?
I don't know. You haven't told me what.
Yeah,
his
we
name
didn't
is.
name him. Oh,
Cut.
I guess if we picked one, damn it, I
You
already
don't get to
scrolled
pick.
past it.
He gets to pick.
That's true. He gets to pick. You pick.
Out of that list. Oh my God.
Or make up one yourself.
Gaver. Olin. How about Olin Gaver?
Or that. Whatever.
Cut the crap, Olin. He's like, you know what I do. Do you know anything about her or not? I promise
I know.
I promise I'll make it worth your while. You know me.
I know she put 4 stormtroopers into the dirt when they went after her.
Damn.
And I'm sure that didn't hurt your feelings at all.
Nope. I was very glad I wasn't involved in that crap. Yeah, she apparently rigged up her place to blow and had already snuck out when they like kicked in the door, and then it went boom and 4 of them didn't make it. I just realized that this is probably making Erno go, she doesn't seem that bad.
Well, do you know if she's trying to get off planet or where she might be hiding? Or have you heard anything?
That's the general consensus, that she's trying to get off planet, but we don't know why. Maybe she's trying to go up the chain of command, go track down Moff Panaka, and retaliate against the administrator.
Didn't we do a bait and switch with somebody about
My
everybody thought we
girlfriend?
were trying to get off planet, so we decided to get on planet or something?
I
I'm
don't
misremembering that. I feel like we did that.
Was it that chick that was hitting on me?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Where is that image? I gave her
Well,
an image.
Can detect lies? That can be used over comms, right? Doesn't have to be in person. Or can I? Is he telling me the truth that he's not know anything really?
That is throw it in the box, and I will possibly lie to you,
We will adjudicate. All right.
which may involve lying.
So, I mean, Bosco, at least from his perspective, he's feeling like, yeah, this guy does not really know anything. He's giving me some information. Doesn't sound like he knows where she's at. I just need a
That
name or a place.
name or
Who do
place.
who do I talk to that might know something, or where do I go?
Let's see. Well, your gut instinct that he probably doesn't know a whole lot does seem to be. Okay, I need to rephrase that. Your presumption, because that's what you said. That does seem kind of borne out based off that. Um, he is super paranoid, obviously, but he will. What are? Let me look at what is the stuff that he. What is his skill? Because contacts have an availability and a kind of skill. What are what?
He's
Yeah,
a
but what are
regional
they?
current affairs regional.
Okay. So give me a
12 or
roll
less.
for that to see if he actually knows anything more than she left.
Oh, I should have rolled it in the box. I'm sorry.
No, that's probably fine in that case. So by 4, so in that case, he will very quickly relate the stormtrooper thing about how they went to arrest her. She had already bailed. Several of the Novasec guys have reported, following up on mid-level stuff, like she was reaching out to old contacts or stuff like that, but none of them wanted to cooperate. And then where's it at? Hold on. I have a thing somewhere. Da, 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 da. Then she was coordinating with the only thing that he recognizes is she was coordinating with a really pale woman who had white hair, was wearing all white, but she's like a ghost. But beyond that, she has dropped off the grid entirely. And interestingly enough, you do learn from this that Novasec no longer has a presence whatsoever in the Slags. The imps have completely taken over security down here.
Seems a bit odd.
And what did we say his name was? Olin is going to quietly say that he has a suspicion that the imps are planning on phasing Novasec out entirely, or
Dude.
just taking them over.
Sounds about right.
Well, sorry to hear that, Olin, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Well, I'll follow up on this information, but just so you know, you still owe me.
Uh-huh. One of these days, I'm going to call you and ask you for a favor.
Hey, I'm here for you, buddy. Anytime.
Hey, that
I'll
can be a
remember
thing.
that.
Can be
I will
reciprocal.
remember that.
If
And
it
I'm
needs
totally
moving,
not.
stealing, blowing up, or disappearing, I'm your man. All right. Well, if anybody else wants to try something, I've just got my other contact with what's his name, Bree, Kellen Bree. But if anybody else wants to go,
Oh, that one actually succeeded too.
Yeah, and that one will probably take a bit longer to get a communication with. It'll probably be a lot slower too, because I suspect it's more like coded burst messages instead of an actual face-to-face hollow or something, because the imps can tap into that.
yeah. Also, I will be brief. I'm assuming that I did this early on, and before anybody else left. That way, Nim and I don't know, Daryl or no, and Loophole, like they'll have some of this information that might be useful to them when they go out.
Yep, sounds good.
So nobody else had anything?
Sorry, I have nothing useful.
I think Loophole's gonna go with Nim as muscle. I don't think Daryl should. Right? I don't know Wookiees how common they are, but maybe he shouldn't be out in public too much.
He hasn't
Yeah.
seen a single other Wookiee in Minerva City for a while, and he's had to run
Actually,
quite a from quite a few Imperial patrols.
I was gonna say he's been here for a long time. It's not like
Uh-huh.
not like people don't know him. But then, yeah, if he's the only one here, then everybody knows him.
Yeah, they've been quietly disappearing.
What we need to do is shave him.
No.
And that's the end of Nim because he just got his arms ripped off. Okay, so I guess it's Nim and whoever else is going with him, at least Loophole, maybe also Red.
Yeah, I was going to ask if I can come too, especially because I'm new on. I mean, I'm from the place, but it's been a while since I've been there, so might be good as well.
Yep, that's fine.
Well, I hope you like criminals, because you got lots of them over there.
So if this is something to take into account, is like if you don't have a breather mask on your sheet, you've got a breather mask because everyone has them in the city because of this crappy locale. In fact, it has actually turned into something of a local. I don't say tradition. That's not the right term, but people like to decorate them because it's like almost ceremonial now. And further, with the super crappy acid rain and all that stuff, nearly every building that's down here has I guess you would classify it as sort of almost a like airlock entrance where it's like it's really small. It's like you step in, you're blasted with decon air or whatnot, and then you proceed on, and depending upon the wealth level, you might get actual decon stuff or just concentrated air to try to blow off some of the any of the acid that you have gathered. So it's a very lovely place to live.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
don't know.
assume finding Hobbs is not exactly going to require any special.
Well, you know where his cantina is.
Now, need to get organized here. So we've got, what was her name again?
Who are we talking?
The target.
Vandergraff.
Vandergraff. Right. Let me put you over here so I don't forget your name again. Major Vandergraff. And we're looking for her, and he is going to want payment for any sort of information he's going to give out. So we're going to have to either put up money to get that information, or he's going to give us a job to do that we're not going to want to do.
You're so pessimistic.
Well,
No, he just knows this guy.
yeah, you were here for the first season of this campaign. He's a pain in the ass.
Okay, I'll trust you on this one.
He's fine.
Even if we do have money to give him, he probably wants us to do something instead.
Yeah, I think that's far more likely. So if we go in here and he gives us, and he'd probably do it this way too. He'll probably give us the information right up front and then say, by the way, now you owe me. So whatever it is that he's going to make us do, we're going to end up having to do. So be prepared.
All right. So is that the plan? The three of you are heading to the cantina?
Well, how bad can it be?
Oh, that's true. Loophole wasn't here interacting with that
Well,
guy
he
before.
knew it, though, I think.
Nah, Loophole didn't come to the city very often, if at all.
Maybe. And Red was from here before.
He might not have been from Minerva City, though. There
That's
are
true.
other cities scattered around.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. We've been to.
Well,
like
I'm
one
from
city.
where the mines are. I'm from where the mines
we
are.
were. Do you not remember us going to Paulus City?
Nah, that's right. That was on this planet, wasn't it?
Yep.
I think there's 3 major cities.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
And
Anywho,
in any
yeah.
case, it's been a while.
So, looking at the map, if you note, I have a V down there. That is the underground warehouse HQ. There's another building there, but it's like it's you go in there and then go down.
Right. That's our
That's your
headquarters.
current secret hideout until it gets spoiled and Imperial troops enter the base.
Fair enough.
That's Hobbs' place.
That is the cantina, yes.
At least it's not far.
Well, honestly,
Apparently only 8 yards away.
Oh,
11
yeah.
yards.
Okay. I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, I don't even have a grid on this thing because it's not right. I mean, if you look at those docking bays, a ship the size of the Falcon can land in there easily. So that's not a small area. Okay, so you are heading to the cantina. The 3 of you. So you will definitely want to make sure that you are not openly carrying, or if you are carrying anything heavier than a pistol, you're going to want to find a way to conceal it. Any significant armor, looking in your direction there, Loophole, is definitely going to attract notice. So you'll want to either not wear the heavier armor or hide it somehow, maybe with awesome ponchos.
Of course, with ponchos.
He will
They're acid
probably
rain
not wear the
ponchos.
armor. He'll just wear a sort of rain poncho with a hood.
Cal Kestis approves of your poncho choice.
Mm-hmm.
So you exit the secret hideout, and the morning rush is already underway as you emerge from your secret lair and move through the alleyways. So on the what?
So we should have started earlier.
So the more main thoroughfares, you see lots of humans, droid models, and a smattering of various aliens that are moving through the streets. Pretty much all of them seem actively intent on trying to mind their own damn business. Heads are down, hoods are up. Rebreathers are very firmly secured, and pretty much nobody is making eye contact. Apart from the droids, naturally, everybody else is wearing respirators at the least, and more than a couple of them are wearing full on the full on suit, just in case. Nearly everyone will at least glance in the direction of the various and ubiquitous, because that's such a great word, the shield emitters that are secured at various locations, that's supposed to come on or auto activate when it starts to rain. And nearly everybody who glances at it has that worried, is it going to actually work today kind of expression. There's this really sharp acidic smell in the air, although by this point you have grown accustomed to it, especially those of you who live here.
And we have a rebreather.
Yes, but even through that, you can smell the acidic stuff because it's just There are land speeders that are rumbling through those the main the main thoroughfares. Some of them are kind of uncomfortably close to the people, and every now and then the repulsor lifts from those things will kick up a little bit of water from some hissing puddles, and somebody will be like throwing some curses at the person. Not as many as you'd expect. There is overhead. There are a crap ton of surveillance droids that are just like orbiting the area. And you will see a couple of the patrol gunships, race by with a big old Imperial symbol. And it just occurred to me, you probably may not know exactly what those look like. That is the LAT, LE patrol gunship.
Right, that thing.
Yep, it's basic. Think of it, it's a like a police car sort of thing. They have sirens, and normally they'll have troops in the back. But yeah, so this is the slags. The ground level where all of the polluted runoff congregates or trickles out of the city in one way or another. And because I have to say it, you will not find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Well, here.
Not here, yeah.
I expect Nar Shaddaa would probably be a bigger hive.
This is not untrue. But as you are closing in on the cantina, the distinctive whine of a blaster shot draws your attention toward an alley.
Eh?
And almost as soon as you register the sound, you see a trio of rough-looking guys, louts maybe. They are emerging from it at almost the same time that a nearby alarm begins whooping and flashing. And you have seen these kind of alarms. These are placed all over the place. Are all over the place now by the imps, and they're obviously blaster detectors. And sometimes they mysteriously malfunction when somebody accidentally shoots it. So one of these guys, in this case, he actually panics and he shoots the alarm. But
Don't do that.
it explodes because, of course, it does. And you got like the nice shower of debris hit the ground, but that just sets off more alarms. And the idiots, they all start scattering in multiple directions, especially as those surveillance droids that I had mentioned, they all start converging on the area, and they're like squawking their nonsense in binary. And you will note that quite a number of people are like, you got that, I don't want to be anywhere near these guys. I am going in the other direction.
Stupid pinhead.
So the quick question I have for Nim, Loophole, and Red is, how are they reacting? As
Yeah,
the panic
Nim's all like, he's like, what are you, stupid? You don't do that. Everybody knows not to do that.
Right. Well, he apparently is kind of stupid because he doesn't seem to realize that his two other buddies have thoroughly and completely abandoned his ass. And he is quite visibly panicking as he starts taking some shots at the surveillance drones. I keep saying drones. They're droids. Blah.
Guess who's about to find a new career in ore mining?
And the three of you will hear the sound of very rapidly approaching speeder bikes.
Maybe
We should
let's
probably
stealth
get going.
our way out of this place.
Yeah, I'm gonna. We're supposed to be inside the cantina. Let's make it Let's make it though. So
Well, you haven't quite got there yet, but you're definitely.
we should get there.
Okay. Yep.
Is it
get there
possible to
slightly
take
faster.
a glance down the alley? That
Don't look.
It's absolutely possible.
It's not happening.
There is absolutely somebody who's dead down there, or at least not moving on the ground in the alley.
well, as we walk past, Loophole can't help but take a quick glance, and as he sort of continues, he won't
Right.
divert. He won't divert his travel to the alley. He'll just take a look and then keep walking.
Yep. It's not possible to identify them because, well, like nearly everybody else, they've got the rebreather on. They've probably got the wrapped up, so you can't really see much of their face, such like that. But they are definitely not moving.
Loophole would probably look for pink hair.
Yeah, these kind of losers aren't going to take her out.
But just in case.
She's off having like a Cal Kestis adventure.
Well, he'll see that there's no pink hair, and then he'll internally be grateful, feel sorry for the poor sod that did get wasted, and then
Unless he
continue.
deserved it.
Yeah, he could have been a real asshole.
But just thinking that through, I would have to retract my previous statement that it's not possible to identify him, because if that was Tina, you would have been able to identify her because she would have been wearing way too much pink. All right, so you guys hurry along. You are not the only ones that are like, I got to get out of here. You will hear a couple more blaster shots behind you. And naturally, it's one of those where it's like, can you resist looking back? Can you?
Yep.
Can you? Probably not. Maybe. And then you will hear much heavier sounding blaster shots, and several of wait, I don't think Red has, but definitely both Loophole and Nem have at least been around the speeder bikes, and when they shoot. So at a guess, this guy was panicking and maybe running, and the speeder bike came around there, and he popped off a shot at one of them, and they retaliated, and theirs are bigger. And
Wow.
naturally, it's going to cause quite a number of the other locals that were fast walking away to go, nope, I am no longer fast walking. I am running.
Sounds like he turned.
Wasn't me.
Sounds like he turned down that career change. I
Yeah,
don't blame him.
we ought to get out of here.
So from your previous observations about how the imps are operating these days, they have a quick reaction force that is set up here in the slags. Obviously, you have the droids that are trying to scan, such like that, and based off of your stealth observations of how they function, is the first thing they will dispatch is the speeder bikes. Although usually there's the surveillance droids are going to be there first because they're all over the place. And if the speeder bikes, who are basically their QRF, quick reaction force, if they don't report back or they run into rough situations, they will likely then, immediately go, I need help. Send assistance, and either a squad of stormtroopers will be deployed, or they may just send one or two of the KX, depending. In this particular situation, they will probably send both the KX and the stormtroopers, because the KX can replace the blasted alarm, since it's sufficiently tall to actually reach it. And if things get really, really bad, they call for additional assistance, and those patrol gunships will show up with a squad inside one of them, maybe 2 squads. So as you have very quickly learned, the Imperial, what's the term? Their primary their doctrine in this case is to flood the zone. If something's going to happen, they're going to send maximum force there to shut it down very, very quickly. So fun times,
Yeah, better not screw around.
but it gives you an idea of what things are like now. So
It's not fun.
It's not. Well, it depends on what your definition of fun is, I guess. So you will reach the cantina, and as you are arriving, let's see. Who was it that interacted with Hobbs the last time? Luck was with?
Seems like Nim was usually the one ended up having to talk to him.
Okay, was he there with the guy wearing the Mando armor?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
As you arrive, you will actually see that that hunter leaving the cantina, and he is entering he's like climbing into a speeder that has been driven by a woman with dark hair, big thick braid. She's very, very scowly. She looks really, really hard. And
I'd be tempted to just follow him if we could actually keep up, because I know what he's here for.
well, that's entirely up to you.
Well, not entirely.
Well, he's on a speeder. We don't have that,
No, we don't.
so we're not going to be
It's a
able to keep
land
up.
speeder. It's a land speeder.
Well,
Well,
it can still
is
go
it too
faster
much
than
of a
we can walk.
commotion?
Sorry, what was that, Pen?
I was going to say, because if we had the whole incident, I wonder if there's too much of a commotion in the streets and he could get like, you know, stopped by people going about or the stormtroopers and stuff like that.
Oh, well, it's not to catch him. It's to see where he goes, because he's probably going after the bounty, so...
We could at least see
Yeah, but I mean, if
which
it's not
direction
in
he
the way,
heads.
Well, I don't think it's going to matter, ultimately. We're not going to be able to follow him, so... We'll just have to go in, stick to the plan, see what happens. God help us.
Well, with regards to Runky's question, it does look like they are heading like in that direction. Not necessarily to anything that's immediately there, but from the cantina, they head in that direction. Okay, so the cantina. You will enter unlike so many of the other locations around here that have the all of the places have the decon sort of thing as you enter, but one of the reasons that nearly everybody likes to go to the cantina itself is it's actually got a functional one.
I think you cut off again.
Damn it, my
was me
buttons.
again.
Yeah. So unlike the other locations, it actually functions. The decon thing, and it smells like legitimate decon spray, not just concentrated air.
Mm-hmm.
The cantina, contrary to this, the image that Ronky originally set up, is very, very full today. You will see quite a number of people that are in various kinds of, at least light armor, that give off that that whole vibe of that's a wannabe bounty hunter right over there.
Uh-huh.
You will recognize a number of the other locals that you've at least seen here coming in there. But most of them are actively trying to avoid, drawing much attention.
I think we got competition, guys.
It seems that way.
Mm.
We best keep our noses down as well. Who knows? We might be on their list.
Well, lucky for you guys, you got those little beady pinheads. They don't draw as much attention as someone with a proper-sized noggin.
Oh, crap. Did I not? I did not. You will see Hobbs, but he is currently involved in a very, very intense conversation with it's a woman, but you're not entirely sure if she's human because you can't really see much of her face.
Mhm.
And there are that was definitely me. My finger slipped off the thing that time. There are a pair of very large, very fierce-looking Barabels that look like they are standing bodyguard. For those of you unfamiliar, Barabels are basically like big lizards. They are quite frequently Wookiee-sized, so not small at all.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got their arms crossed. They're definitely doing the scowly look themselves, and anyone looking at them goes, "That's definitely 100% a bodyguard."
We'll follow proper underworld protocols. Keep a proper distance. Take a seat. Don't look like we're listening
While trying to listen.
while trying to listen. Obviously.
Let's see. I suppose you could try to eavesdrop. It is going to be really, really hard right now because of the sheer number of people that are present.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing that you will note is, looks like he's replaced his bartender. He's got a big old droid that's like doing that stuff now.
Wonder what happened to the old guy.
Loophole will shrug. What old guy?
Yeah, the old bartender.
Can't say I remember him. Didn't come here much.
So is there any skill attempts at actually eavesdropping? I don't know if anyone has appropriate skills for that.
Well, we all have ears and we have perception,
Yeah.
and it
Well,
will
I
be
didn't
modified
know.
heavily, I'm sure.
I didn't know if anybody had like lip reading because I hadn't paid attention to the characters as closely as I
Not
should.
me. Actually, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's one of those good skills to buy eventually.
Yeah, no. I was thinking maybe it would fall under thief, but no.
Okay, so Loophole tried to eavesdrop. It is slightly too loud in here. And even though the conversation is very obviously intense, both of them are keeping it really, really quiet. Oh, wow.
Damn.
Red. Damn, you have a perception of 16?
Yep, I have IQ 16. That was very
Holy
good,
cow.
very useful.
Okay,
Right.
so where it
So noted. He's a smart guy.
Yeah, he's a super smart guy. So you're not going to be able to make out much, but you will be able to determine that they are talking about someone named Darga.
Come again, Targa.
Darga, yeah.
Okay,
And-
no, it's not familiar.
And it honestly almost kind of feels to Red like she's here trying to buy him out.
Hmm.
Ooh.
And their conversation ends with her sort of sweeping away with her bodyguards basically flanking her to make sure she isn't harassed. You'll be able to get a better look at her face. She is probably Mirielin, so she's like green skin humanoid, some tattoos on the head. Such like that. But simply looking at her clothes, they are very, very expensive looking.
Rigel, do we get like an idea of how that went? Her attempt to buy him out?
He flat out told her to get the hell out of his cantina.
Okay, good.
Well, you're guessing that's what he said when he pointed to the exit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. I got 100 credits here. Says, when we talk to him, he's going to say, I want you guys to go kill those barrabels. Any takers?
Nah, I'm.
I
Yeah,
prefer to avoid
I
it,
don't know the guy.
but if it's going to get what we need,
I'm talking about the bet.
Man, he should have brought Drill. He would have been up for gambling.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
So Hobbs will recognize Nim's big blue head, and he has a brief expression that is similar to crap, that then turns into a
Mm-hmm.
and he will crook a finger to you, clearly gesturing for you to approach.
Every time I say goodbye, I think it's the last time, and yet here we are again.
How amusing! I was thinking something quite similar. What can I do for you today, Mr. Zola? Zola?
We
Nim.
come
I'm just going to
seeking
call
information.
you Nim. Information's expensive.
We're aware of that.
What kind of information are you looking for?
The whereabouts of one Major Vandergraff.
Quite a number of people looking for her.
I had noted this.
I'll tell you what. I can get you as much information as possible, but I'm going to need you to do something for me.
All right, hit me. What is it?
I'm going to need you to kill those two barrabels that just walked out of here. And with that, I think that's where we're going to call it for the evening, since it's 9, and I know Nosh has a hard out quite frequently.
I sure do.
So on that note, we vertical wipe to black. If you're watching or listening to this and have comments, questions, complaints, general heckling, or even very creative insults, I'm looking forward to the creative insults. Feel free to leave that comment here or on Discord or YouTube or wherever we are at the moment. Please consider liking and subscribing to our YouTube or Twitch channels. Or don't, I am not your dad. Thank you for watching. Olympus out.
See ya.
bye-bye.
Also, everybody gets 2 character points.
Right.